Welcome to Underhaven. This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those that we report on. Enjoy the show.
Fucking shit, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap.
I'm about to bust.
Oh, Lord.
It's funny, I actually considered playing the peanut butter clip at the end there.
Yeah, I was actually looking at it was between that or the peanut butter.
Oh man. That's a choice that Vaughn never has to make the choice between. Anyway, let's see. I know. I know. Let's see. Yeah, that probably hit a little bit too hard and too close to home. But let's take a look at some stuff. We got people in the chat. We got stuff on the show. We got an amazing show for you guys tonight.
We have themes going on? Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some themes?
I was not well put together enough to have a main show ready, so we're just doing some fruit bullshit. And we're here for a good time, not a long time. It was that or no show tonight, so I figured I'd rather do something with you guys, especially since we got the usual cast here, except for Hyun for some reason, who I think will be here in a little bit. I think.
No, Hyun put in the group chat that he was likely not going to join because he still has that hair stuck in the back of his throat.
Oh my god, but it's not Boris's hair though.
No, it's not Boris's hair.
That's Hyun's cat for anyone who doesn't know. Hyun has
Hyun's
a cat.
roommate's cat.
Oh, okay. Yes. True.
So has Munchausen's by proxy.
Communist cat.
Cats are always munching. Let's see. We got some stuff here. First I want to talk about something that Mango brought to my attention. Because she put out it's not a video that we have to talk about here. They seem to have been fairly quiet recently, but Shanny did actually put out a proper community post, I believe. Yeah, this is a community post. I'll bring it up real fast and we can take a quick talk about it.
Proper's doing a lot of heavy lifting there.
So they've been quiet recently because they have Xfinity for their internet service, and apparently the internet has been out lately. And Jason did 3 different videos on Instagram yesterday, but beyond that, they haven't been streaming on YouTube.
Oh, that's interesting because I haven't seen any of the archivists put those up, so I just figured nothing happened.
That means that you don't have the all notification on for Graveyard Flowers because she put all 3 of those videos into one.
Oh, damn. All right.
2 quick things. 1, 800 subs. Hell yeah. And we have 30 people watching. Hit that like button, folks.
We already have 30 people watching?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I just looked up. I was like, holy shit.
Damn, no. All right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hit that like button. Awesome.
Yeah, hit that like button. Hell yeah. And check out our lovely panelists. Their shit should all be linked down below. And if it's not, then I'm going to go fix that right now.
Yeah.
But
check out brunch tomorrow. You'll have fun.
Yeah. We are doing brunch tomorrow. That's part of why I do want to not go too long with this show tonight, because I definitely want to set my alarm and set my second alarm and set my third alarm. And hopefully that one will get me up for brunch.
Yeah.
You'll be right on time, 15 minutes before the end. It's fine.
You guys are
Yeah.
not going to be able to make that joke soon. I have actually been on time for the past 3 times. Or so.
But
Well-
it still took you 9 hours to make a fucking sandwich. So I don't
Okay,
want to
you
hear
know
it.
what?
That's fair. We do need the 9-hour sandwich stream.
Yeah, that'll never.
I gotta see this process.
That'll never change. I'm not changing my sandwich making techniques for y'all.
Well,
I almost said
I
you
don't
people.
expect you to.
I almost said you people
y'all.
again. I
What
almost
do you
said
mean by
people
you people?
Yeah,
Whoa.
Mango called me out on that last night. Not last night, but the night before. Or something like that. That was fucking amazing. Yeah, it's amazing that like y'all and you people basically does mean the same thing, but like the implications are way different.
Depends on like the context.
No, exactly. It does depend on the context, big time. But in a vacuum, they do mean the same thing, basically.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I'm gonna read through this, and we can give any thoughts. Hey, Shanny here. I'm having repressed memories resurface lately of my sister. I never realized how much she contributed to my BPD, but now I know. I really wish I never hero worshipped her. She always pushed me away, hit me, and called me names. All I ever did was love her. But I was rejected at the very beginning. By the way, no internet again. Maybe we'll do a live stream via LTE.
Yeah. Like, on your phone.
On their phone.
Use
Oh, okay.
service.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, Shanny, you're full of shit. Your sister probably did everything in her power to help you, and you just made it all about you, and you
Just like with her mother. I know Shanny's
yeah.
mother wasn't her, but at least you tried.
No, here's the thing though. This, like the whole, she always pushed me away, hit me, called me names, like that. That sounds like that sounds like stereotypical sibling stuff. Like when you're raised with multiple siblings, and Shanny has 3 siblings. Okay. If her sister is the oldest sibling, her sister, since both parents worked and everything, probably had like a lot on her shoulders in regards to like Shanny and the other siblings. So if Shanny was being her Shanny self, her sister's probably like, you need to just fuck right off. You're being a fucking asshole. Like, that's sibling shit.
Yeah. I mean, I had 3 older brothers, and I got the shit kicked out of me all the time, but you know,
And-
I actually get to talk to my siblings.
Yeah.
Like Shanny.
Yeah. Yeah, because, people tend to grow up unless you're Shanny. But
Yeah.
it's funny because, Mango, you and I were talking about this when we talked about Naked and Laughing last time. But I think this is just kind of how people like this are. Like, they'll look back at older memories with the worst possible, outlook on them. They'll just take it the worst possible way that they can, especially since, like, when you're younger, your memories, when you're older, that you're not going to hold on to them quite as well. There's going to be a lot of, like, blanks for you to fill in certain details. And someone like this is just going to fill in the worst details imaginable. Like, sure, it could have just been some kids roughhousing. There could have generally been some, bad, shitty things happening. But at the same time, it could just be like normal sibling shit. You know what I mean?
There could have been some, like, general animosity between Shanny's sister and her, depending on how either Shanny or her sister handled certain situations, because everyone's different. Not everyone is going to handle a situation in the exact same way. So, like, general animosity, I'm not going to hold that is, like, full-on abuse, especially since her sister has gone on to live a very normal life, has a job, has a family, like, was invited to the parents' funeral.
A well-adjusted person, it seems like, at least compared to Shanny,
Like, I talk with my brothers all the time and bring up shit that we did back in the day, and the shit that they did to me, they're like, honestly, I have no fucking idea why we did that. It was pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they can admit that it was
treated you
fucked
like
up.
that.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, that's what growing
I'm
up
like,
is.
oh, well,
Being able to recognize, hey, what I did was fucked up. Sorry
Yeah.
about that. That's the least you can do, right? You can't go back and change it unless you get a time machine.
yeah,
But-
it's like, at least you acknowledge it, and you know,
At least you understand
So-
now that like that was some fucked up shit. And hopefully like whatever kids you have, you don't let them do the same thing to their siblings.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah.
you want. Ideally, you want the next generation to be better and learn from the mistakes of their parents. It doesn't always work out that way, but I mean, just look at Shanny. She's not a better version of her mom. She is a way worse version.
You kind of reminded me of that one meme. It's just got the faceless people
Like-
with their child, and it's just like, I'm not gonna screw you up. The father's like, I'm not gonna screw you up the way my parents screwed me up. The mother's like, I'm not gonna screw you up the way my parents screwed me up. And the kid's sitting there, a whole new kind of screwed up.
Yeah, a whole new kind of screwed up. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. That's the way of it sometimes, even with well-intentioned parents, Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's one thing that I do appreciate about people that are around like my age that are parents is that yeah, sometimes we fuck up in terms of parenting, but the vast majority of us will be able to sit down with our kids and be like, "Hey, look, I shouldn't have reacted like that.
Yeah.
That was not okay. Can we talk about this? And since we're all calmed down now, let me see where you're at and see what we can do to change things."
yeah, and previous generations of parents weren't nearly as capable of doing that. Me personally, I had one that was and one that wasn't. Still love them both a lot, but I had one that was and one that was not. When it came to that, so I feel like I grew up during the time where people were starting to do that. But yeah, a lot of parents feel the need to like put on a strong face and never admit to any fault, which is not healthy.
Yeah.
It's not
And-
healthy.
No, it's not good.
And my mom's, she was born in 1948. She's a boomer. So like
Literally.
she's she's old. So I just don't bring a lot of this shit up to her about like try and be like, "Oh, you should react this way, blah 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 blah," just because I would rather just have the time with my mom that I can have instead
Fair.
of
Yeah.
trying to resolve shit that happened in the past. And she's
That makes
too old to, kind of, I guess, for lack of a better term, kind of give a shit about it. She's just like, you know what? There's nothing I can do.
I 100% know what you
I'm
mean there.
retired. Yeah.
And I can give you like a similar perspective, but with a different angle, because I've got my grandmother who I love very much. I
Mhm.
ain't gonna bother her about all my gender thoughts and shit like that. I mean, I could, and she'd probably be supportive, but it's just,
Yeah.
it's not necessary. I love her,
It's
and she
not
loves me
it's
for how
not
I
worth
am.
it at this point.
Yeah, I know.
No.
She's an older woman too, so like, even
Yeah,
though I'm
and-
sure she'd be supportive, it's not worth bringing up to her, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
And I mean, it can be the same in like casual conversation too. You just, politics and religion do not belong at a dinner party is,
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
the way to go about it. So if somebody brings up some politics and they're trying to be serious, you could just be like, "Oh yeah, well, whatever."
Well, I mean,
I
some families have like all liberals, so it's fine if they talk politics. But yeah, if you've got conservatives, and don't cause shit at your dinner table if you know it's going to cause shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Just read the room,
I mean,
basically, right? Like,
Yeah.
My mom has always been one to be like, there are certain things that I do not discuss with my children or my immediate family, and the number one is politics. And the reason that she doesn't discuss politics with us is because she firmly believes that each of us should be able to explore what our own political opinion is without her guidance or intervention. And her personal opinion is just that, her personal opinion. And she doesn't want to cause any issues because politics can get really heated. She doesn't think it's worth it to have
Yeah.
that discussion with us. And potentially, ruin things because someone strongly disagrees with her stance on this, that, or the other when she loves us.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, should be. You shouldn't, just like I said, that politics and religion don't belong at a dinner party because it's your off time. It's your free time.
Yeah, it's your time to socialize and actually get along with your family, ideally. So
just fucking hang out, have some dinner, have a glass of wine or a beer, and just fucking chillax. Be like, oh yeah, so I was working on my deck the other day, and blah, 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 blah.
Okay. I don't think you should bring that up at the table either. But
bring up my
child is looking at me like, oh my god, my child is looking at me like he wants to speak to all of the managers in the surrounding counties.
I knew you were gonna say manager. I knew you were gonna say manager.
He has a Karen Bob cut going on right now. Okay.
Does it still look like that? It's been like a month, right? Like
I haven't fixed it yet.
So part of me thinks you don't want to fix it. You just like how it looks.
I kind of don't. It makes me laugh. I love it.
If it makes him happy, that's what matters, right?
He's perfectly fine with it, cool. And when he whips his head around because he feels insulted, I feel insulted because he looks like that, and it makes me laugh. It's fucking great.
He might be the first one to rock the Karen cut, the only person alive, maybe.
You gotta take him to a barber and just be like, can you make him not look like he's about to ask for the manager? They'll be like, bet. Got you.
No, that's the thing. I just need a pair of clippers and I'll shave it down. So far, I'm the only person that he trusts to shave down his head.
Yeah, you gotta give him the Full Metal Jacket treatment. Just
nice, it's convenient.
Fair enough.
Some people
usually use the
rocket too. Yeah.
So I usually use the 1-inch guide.
The 1-inch guide.
Lizard?
I know Lizard was thinking about a joke. Yeah.
Both of y'all shut the fuck up.
Probably about this individual right here. All right, so let's move on. I just want to talk about that briefly. We have some other shit that we can talk about. There's an update on the Cobes situation from Boggle, and I definitely want to take a look at an interview tonight. There's something that's never been watched by any of us on a stream, as far as I'm aware. There might be some bits and pieces that we've seen, but I want to take a look at some of that Clint Saunders interview.
The most that has ever been seen on my stream is the Clint Saunders song.
That's the most. That's the most that's ever been seen. Oh my god, we're gonna be able to point during certain moments and be like, "Holy shit, that was in the song! That was in the song!
That was in the song!" Like when they say the name of the movie in the movie.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. We got 40 beautiful people watching. Seriously, we got 40 beautiful people watching. Drop a like if you like this shit. I will say hi right now to everybody in the chat. I'm gonna give some chat shout out. So make yourselves known. We got Sydney here.
Hearts in the chat for Sydney.
Hell yeah. Purple hearts specifically. We got Copper Lining here. We got Aaron. Nice to fucking see you. We got Colonel Chubbs. Colonel Chubbs. Who doesn't love Colonel Chubbs? We got Yami here. We got Sammy. Pleasure to see you. We got Jay Gamer. We got friggin' Heon in here. Nice to see you. I know you aren't feeling well. Hope you have a good recovery. We got Robin here. Nice to see you as well. We got Trav. We got Graveyard Flowers. We got Tony. We got Bill Portley. We got Brick. I like that. Just Brick. We got Kitty. We got friggin'
who else we got? Toodle Pants.
Yeah. We got Dargesh.
We got Dargesh.
Dirty deleted his intervention I gave him. Yeah, Iron Golem got that shit up though. Don't worry. What's up, Raptor Blue? Nice to see you. Oh, shut up, Shamu. Easy Street. Nice to see you. Damn, we got we got Quasi here as well. I might have missed you earlier. Nice to see you, Quasi. We got Dead Jason Todd, Day JT. Hell yeah, always good to see you. We got
JT.
Please do not do that. He's just Dead Jason Todd. Okay.
Damn it. I try to give someone a nickname and it's immediately rejected. What's up, Pecan? Nice to see you. We got Tank Girl. We got we got Arzenium who gives us $2. Little Meatloaf. What? What? Little Meatloaf.
He was referring to small humans, little meatloaf.
Oh, that's adorable. I love that. Yeah, Human Dog TV. We got Nick and Gay Thoughts. Hello, hope you're doing well.
Hoy.
Oh shit. Oh, Jim, BGTV is here.
Thank you, BG.
Hey, nice to see you.
Haven't seen you in a bit.
We got Callie. Another $2 here. This time from Yami. I'm here and always judging. Oh my
Makes
lord.
sense.
Yeah, makes sense. No, I can't. I could never miss you, Quasley. One of the things you said earlier made me crack the fuck up. So.
Hi, Rizla.
Hey, Rizla. Nice to see you.
And forgot Colonel Chubbs.
I did not forget Colonel Chubbs.
Yeah, you did.
I did not forget Colonel Chubbs. But if I somehow did, then hello, Colonel Chubbs.
No, we said hi to Colonel Chubbs because I remember saying Colonel Chubbs.
Colonel Chubbs,
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair
God
enough.
dang it, Lizard. I did not forget
Get it together.
No, don't tell me how to live my life.
Put it in a box.
I never do.
Put it in a box. Put it in a book bag or just all of your shit. Make sure it's all just together and take it, I don't know, to the shit store.
All right, so I know Mango already went over this, so we can just talk about a little bit of this update video. But there's this victory lap he's been doing.
The update video is just he doesn't address anything having to do with Jessica until like the end of it.
Okay.
But Cobes is back to living his best life with overpriced shit ordered from DoorDash and drink combos.
So nature's healing, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
$2, Brick. Happy Saturday. Well, thank you very much. I hope you have a good one too, Brick. Hope you have a fantastic one, even.
Also, BGTV, when are you going to show up to brunch?
Never. You know that he hates bad food like that. He did not stand it.
Yeah, he would.
What is reaction to it, though?
He'd set an alarm to wake up for you, and then he'd leave after 5 minutes because that shit ain't for everybody.
Like, BGTV has openly said, I don't get how people can watch those bad cooking videos.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I could put myself through brunch if all my friends weren't there. Being able to banter with you guys about that terrible food is the whole appeal. And I think that's for everybody, right? But
see? Oh, yeah. There you go. BGTV, I don't like food videos.
There you go. Well, that's why you definitely need to show up so we can torture you about it. No, I'm just
Come on, be a pal.
I get it. Not everyone's into that type of content. We got Petty Patty here. Pleasure to see you. See you.
Puppy dog. All right.
There we go. Let's take a look.
And we can.
Special thanks to the Bog, by the way. Everyone go subscribe and drop.
Boglum Chronicles is the best. Tell her I said I love her.
Who?
Mango says
I was talking to Lizard.
Oh, yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
And let's get a drink combo going.
She needed.
We got some Pinnacle whipped cream vodka.
That doesn't look like whipped cream. That looks like a turd.
What kind of turds you pushing out, bro?
Yeah.
All right. I don't think anyone pushes out turds that actually look coiled up like that. But like, yeah.
Typically, they're not white. Is what I was going for.
Okay.
But,
well, you have a cloaca, so it probably is white, just like bird shit.
There's some Fanta orange soda now, better tasting.
Yeah, I gotcha.
They say. Just give us a creamsicle-like effect. We're about to find out.
No, it's not.
For the first time ever, this drink combo doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
I got to be real with you.
Like,
considering it's half vodka.
That's fair, yeah.
Probably pretty bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
half vodka's too much, yeah.
I think it would be reasonable because that is I do believe a skull-shaped cup that he got from Walmart. I think if he did like 2 to 3 shots of the whipped cream vodka, with the Fanta filling the rest of it, it would probably taste pretty okay.
That's what I'm talking about. The flavor palettes are on point here, but it's too much ratio. You know.
I would also say it should all be cold, because if it's warm, it's gonna.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that. That's gonna sound like ass, honestly. Jesus Christ. Man, Cobes actually does have, every once in a while, he has a good idea for combination, and then he executes it in the worst way possible, and then we all forget about it. You know?
One of the things that Lizard and I talked about was when he made when Cobes was making the Italian pinwheels, and he was waiting for them to settle in the fridge before he cut them. He made up a drinking game called lighter bowling. Lighter bowling genuinely sounds like if you were hanging out with a whole bunch of friends, it would be a good time, because everyone takes out the lighters they have, set them up like bowling pins, and then you use a quarter to spin it across the table and see how many lighters you knock over, and take sips or shots based off of the number of lighters that fell.
Unironically, a genius idea for stoners or drunks.
Like,
you know?
It is a great fucking idea for a game.
Yeah, it is a great game. But watching him sit at his kitchen table and play it by himself with 2 lighters was sad.
Yeah.
I mean,
especially like, if he asked Jessica to play with him, she wouldn't. She'd be like, no, that sounds stupid.
At least he gave the proof of concept.
Yeah, fair enough.
So
fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, that is straight busting, son.
Dude, you are way too old to be saying that. I'm too old to be saying that.
On
Jesus.
God, no
Lizard
cap.
says it. Oh God.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
It tastes like a creamsicle.
Yeah, man, definitely. Tastes like a creamsicle. No comment.
It's Friday, and the trolls can kiss my Asperger's.
Oh, there it is, the classic.
Oh, it
You
smells
keep making
good.
that joke.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I let this pizza cool
It'll get funny eventually, right, Manga?
off hellahard.com.
No.
There's still like a little bit
Yeah,
of,
you're right. It won't.
like
He let that pizza cool off. Hellahard.com. Hellahard.com.
Hella hard?
Wait.
.com.
.com. Okay, I can't forget that. It's just like TV radio show.
For a second there, I was going to do doesitexist.com, but I am not going to look up hellahard.com.
Yeah, don't look that up. Instant regret. Yeah, Shaw, we already went over the Shanny shit. That was extremely brief. Although we did make a good conversation out of it, but I will timestamp that later. It was just a screenshot of her talking about her sister. So you can also check out the live stream section on our server if you want to see it. So go check that out.
The bottom of the box, because of all the toppings, I let it cool off. Now, what did I get from Pizza Hut? They have the Tavern Ultimate Pizza with everything on it, of course. Sweet marinara sauce, extra
peas and marinara,
cheese, caramelized onions, fire roasted pepper.
Why is he reading like that? That face just says it all. He's struggling to read.
There's grape tomatoes, Italian sausage, pepperoni, applewood smoked.
According to GoDaddy, hellahard.com is free and open to be claimed.
Oh,
There's a lot of jokes you could make about that. Jesus Christ.
Bacon,
I gotta change the pickle ordering to hellahard.com.
Yeah. Hey, I'm getting rid of underhaven.org and replacing it with hellahard.com. We can share the
Not if my $30 has anything to say about it.
My joke went down the drain, just like Jessica's booze.
Pesto drizzle, beef, garlic, grilled chicken, seasoned pork, and slow roasted ham.
I
Because
said
it's got
sounded like
extra
you said
cheese
booze.
on it. When you get a pizza
Yeah, it did.
that with like a lot of toppings, you try to pick up a slice and the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of.
No, I've never had that happen with a slice of pizza. I mean, I've had it be so cheesy that some of the cheese starts to slide off, but never had it just fucking fart off. No, I haven't.
No, I mean, I was just gonna say, if you get a good pizza with like a bunch of toppings on it, and then it's nice and fresh. Pull it up. It sometimes, yeah, it'll just like shit'll just slide off, but no, I've never had it fart off of the pizza.
Yeah, me neither.
I was just going to say, because Anna, I did put a screenshot of Cobes reading from that list inside of the live chat or the live stream chat. Based off of his teeth, he probably has to let it cool all the way fucking down because his teeth and his gums cannot handle it. Zoom in.
No.
Look at the teethers.
Uh,
Look, my teeth are fucked up, right? I know that my teeth are fucked up. But
this
I can eat properly heated food.
And we've been over this. Your teeth may be fucked up, but it's not because of neglect. This is straight up just neglect of just brush your fucking teeth, bro. Ugh.
I brush my teeth twice a day. I scrape my tongue. I floss. I do the whole nine. But like, when you get punched in the mouth and kneed in the eye socket and all of that dies, this shit happens.
Don't ever pull that picture up again.
Also,
Raven.
As of right now, no, there is no update on J-Dubs. I think that Anna's muted, but there is no update as of right now on J-Dubs. Last we heard, he was making offers to sell his PC and his Xbox Series S and his TV.
And his ass. Oh, wait, no, I just made that one up, but...
Yeah, well, that one wasn't on the internet as back page.
We got Skilled here. Thank you for pointing out I was muted, by the way. We got Clown Trash here. We got a bunch of amazing people here. We got Mr. Unite. I'm a bit behind in the Shanny section. She's bringing up a refreshed memories of childhood abuse. She has a psych degree. She should know those yeah. Oh my god. Catching her in her own logic, I see. Good job. Yeah.
Kind of a buzzkill.
Thank you, Skilled.
It's kind of a buzzkill,
100%.
YouTube, when you pick up your pizza and all the topping just slides off.
No, I do. No one's ever farted on my pizza before, Cobes. No one's ever farted on my pizza before. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I hope it stays that way.
The fervor in which you said that leads me to believe that this is not a true statement.
Okay, well, look, I guarantee you that someone has farted on Cobes.
Yeah.
Probably Jessica or Cobes himself.
Probably Cobes himself.
Slices, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then I added a bit extra flavor.
It's like,
Ew.
So here's a trick to that.
Oh.
You say that as if Cobes would. You say that as if Cobes wouldn't actually think that.
You know what?
Oh man.
Chill pizza, cool off before you dig into it. I got this pizza. It was piping hot. And
I'm like Jessica.
We do our pizza trick, and it cools off. Like the bottom of it.
Mango pointed this out in her stream. How is that a trick? Waiting for your pizza to cool off is a trick now?
Oh, man. This food is way too hot. If only there were some internet life hack that I could just look up and figure out how to eat my food. What the fuck?
Cobes then charted on his food. Yum. $2.
Oh my god, no.
Wait, did you try to send something through that didn't go through previously? I'm curious what that is.
Sure that goes.
Oh my god.
No, the thing is, like, Lizard and I, as people know, are besties. I have talked to him many a time when he has made food. It's fresh, it's hot, and he's sitting there just like through the food because there's no other way for him to eat it, apparently. He wants it hot. He wants it now.
Yeah, I'm a hungry boy. And
Look at that face.
Need
Still,
them hot
like,
noodles in my
lukewarm.
mouth.
So this is definitely ready to eat. Oh my God.
Look at her butt.
Take a look
You
at
beat me
this
to it.
gorgeous looking tavern pizza.
I wouldn't say it looks gorgeous. It looks okay, but
It
I
looks
don't
like a Pizza Hut pizza, bro.
yeah, exactly. It doesn't look gorgeous. I wouldn't call it gorgeous. I'd call
It
it the
looks
bare
like-
minimum for pizza.
No, well, here's the thing. For me, it looks like that is overloaded with toppings
Yeah.
because, like, you know, you get
Granted.
certain styles of crust to have a certain amount of toppings on top of it, and a good pizza place will tell you, hey, you shouldn't put that many toppings on this because it's going to compromise the quality of the crust.
Look, I'm not ordering
But it's pizza.
I'm not ordering a pizza from Pizza Hut because I enjoy the quality of my food. It's because I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
If
Fair
Lizard
enough.
is hungry, who does he call Poppy? Certainly not Papa John's. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
The only thing that Lizard likes from Papa John's is the chicken Parmesan bites.
Oh, those things fucking slap.
Damn.
Wait,
I know way too much about Lizard.
Wasn't it Papa John's that had the Cool Ranch?
Yeah,
dipping
they had
sauce?
that was the one. It was a limited time thing.
Fuck, that shit was so good.
Did you guys know that Parmesan is actually like spelled properly? It's supposed to look more like Paramangina. A lot of people don't know that. Anyway, let's continue.
Oh my god.
Anyway, hey, the show just got a
New
lot
from
better.
Pizza Hut. So we're gonna grab
God
a
damn
shot
it.
of adult juice. We got some Pinnacle whips, and then we're gonna grab a slice.
You guys would be lost without my terrible jokes. Then how would your jokes look by comparison?
I mean, my
Of this
jokes on
pizza.
my channel, they land pretty fucking well.
I mean, my jokes are just awful because I'm dead inside. So
Damn. That's based.
Fair.
Just like every good comedian.
it's based.
The Pizza Hut seems to have cut it into squares. This is a medium pizza. And it's also Friday, so cheers to the weekend. We got some Pinnacle whipped
Damn, pineapple.
whipped cream
Yeah.
flavored vodka. This is for 21
Cheers
and
to
up.
50 people watching. Hit that
And-
like button, folks.
Yeah, 50 fucking people watching this. Damn. I
I've
appreciate
Why
been-
are you here?
Surely
It's
there's better
episode
stuff to
2 of
watch.
the Tangent Show.
We have not been going off that many tangents so far. So. We've been pretty
Underage drinking ain't cool, so wait till you're old enough to consume adult beverages.
Thanks for the PSA, actually.
Yeah,
Wow.
Someone earlier, it was Brainless. Brainless was like, does he expect children to be watching his show? And I had to explain, because Brainless is not from the US, that even though you're legally an adult in the US at 18, you can't drink until you're 21.
Yeah,
That's a good point. Yeah, even an adult watching this could, benefit from that disclaimer, I suppose.
the
So,
government will
yeah.
give you a gun and send you off to bumfuck nowhere, and you still won't be able to drink.
Which is stupid. Like, all I want
That's
is
so
some
dumb.
consistency. I don't care which age is considered to be an adult, 18 or 21. I just would like there to be consistency.
Yeah.
In which, I've
Like-
heard some very solid arguments for 21 to be the actual age. I've heard some arguments for 18. But at the end of the day, I just want the consistency. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I've always when I went through the military initially, I joined at 18, and like the environment is like, look, you're old enough to be here. You passed basic training, you passed AIT, you did all this stuff. They can send you off to war. You can have a beer, but you always have somebody there like making sure you don't go out of control. Don't get out of pocket about shit. So there you got at least have somebody watching over you, because fun fact, people are really stupid, and teenagers, especially, let's just say young people, are really fucking stupid. Because I think we all know that when we were, 18, 19, 20 years old, we thought we were invincible. It's just a fact of life.
It's part of like being a young adult, right? I feel like you have to
Yeah.
learn some of those lessons by making mistakes. Hopefully, you don't have to make those mistakes all the time, but sometimes people do.
Sometimes you gotta learn them lessons hard, and well, that's sometimes the best way to do it.
Yeah, I get it, Lizard. You gotta know when to fold them, know when to hold them, know when to walk away, and all that shit. I get you.
There's a war coming.
Oh my God.
Sarge.
It's worth the wait. Don't be in a rush to grow up. Enjoy it while it lasts. Cheers. Coming like these little square slices.
Oh, because it's tavern
Yeah.
cut or whatever.
Wait,
God.
did he just slap that whole thing in his mouth?
Yeah, he just fucking devoured that entire thing in one bite.
God damn.
Well, not one.
Well, it's a tiny little square cut.
Hmm.
So
Look at these toppings coming off.
It's a pizza slider.
Grab you a slice.
Dude, I could not fit all that meat in my fucking mouth at once, personally.
I can fit plenty of meat in my mouth, but that's different.
Oh, I'm sure you can. I'm sure.
I'm not
Your
burning the
OnlyFans says different.
Oh my God.
shit out of my mouth. And I can pick up a piece and toppings aren't just bleh, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know how
Not
it is,
really.
YouTube. It's the weekend.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about half the time he says I know what I'm saying. That's usually a sign that he's talking a bunch of bullshit.
And I'm rocking those weekend vibes.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I can't stand people who do jack shit throughout their entire life, day to day, and then they go, "Oh, it's the weekend. I can sit back and relax." What the fuck
You
do
do
you
that
have to
every day.
relax from?
Yeah.
No,
You do that every day.
like that's something that I've genuinely been wondering about Cobes lately, because he hasn't been live streaming the way that he used to, right? He has put out sporadic videos. It hasn't been a consistent thing. He's kind of been keeping to himself for the most part. Like, what does Cobes do throughout the day?
I wonder if Clint is like making him maintain
Maybe.
the area that the trailer's on.
Yeah, probably. That sounds logical.
He probably is, because when Cobes was making the steak, he opted to use his plug-in pan, and he was like, the stove is super clean. I don't want to mess this up. I think Clint might be doing like regular check-ins.
Yeah,
That's good, and that's good. I hope he's been more active in Cobes' life.
I mean,
it's wake up call to him.
it's not much, but at least there's that, you know.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, look, the bar is still fucking really low. I hope with all the coverage we've been doing with Cobes lately, people don't get the misunderstanding. We still believe he's a piece of shit, but I'm glad he's no longer getting abused by Jessica. So
yes, that's something that I think that everyone can agree on. Even though Cobes is a massive piece of shit, no one deserves to get abused like that.
No,
I agree. Look at the left-hand thumbnail, and yeah, look at that. Look at this right here. Look at that. That thing's getting lawn.
honestly, this is a great screenshot.
Okay, I'll take a screenshot of that. 1 second.
You know,
Let me get this shit. Wham, bam, kablam. There we go. We got it.
with all this dead space on the I guess it would be the right-hand side for us viewing. You should put pizza cunt with the Pizza Hut
Oh
Pizza
my
Hut
God.
lettering.
Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious. All right, I'll take a screenshot of the whole fucking screen now, just so I can do that. All right, there we go. He gets drunk for a few hours, passes out, then gets up and does it again 2 or 3 more times. That's unfortunately
Actually, he when he was talking to Naked and Laughing during their fight before he broke up with her, one of the things that he brought up, which just blew my fucking mind, he said to her, "You're a worse alcoholic than I am."
God damn.
he's not wrong.
He was
though, is
like, he was like, "I do not get blackout drunk every time I drink. Do I wake up and have a beer? Yes, but I have made a 6-pack last me 3 days now because I am trying to cut back because I know I'm an alcoholic and I have a problem.
Damn, that's a good first step. Good for
Damn.
Cobes. Good for Cobes, actually. Like,
Yeah,
damn.
identify the problem. That's
like,
literally the first step.
I absolutely understand why post breakup he got the bottle of whipped cream vodka. It's a lower percentage than standard vodka. He didn't go through the whole bottle in this stream.
Which is progress, honestly. So
Yeah.
But like, you know, if Cobes is actually making the effort, then good for him. Keep up that effort.
Yeah. If it doesn't matter how much of a piece of shit you are, if you do the things that you know you need to do to try and improve yourself, then you should get credit for that effort at the very least. Like you can be one of the biggest pieces of shit in the world and people aren't going to forget that. But if you're doing things to improve yourself, then at least you're making the fucking effort.
Well, I mean, it's just like what a bunch of us have said when it comes to Rev. So if Rev were to just disappear off the internet and then come back like 2 years from now, looking healthy, Shanny out of the house, and he just be like, hey, so Uncle evicted her. I got a job. I'm doing fine.
I would still
I'm not
trust
drinking.
him, but
I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm just living my best life. Just wanted to give you guys an update. I would be like, cool, moving the fuck along.
I do want to say, though, when it comes to people like this, and, you know, if that happened, I'd be really fucking happy to hear that. But I would still never trust Jason. You know,
never. Absolutely not.
Yeah, exactly. That's just the point.
Absolutely not. But, like, if he were to show us that he was without her doing good, I'd be like, okay, dude, live your life. Stay off the internet and keep fucking going, and then just move the fuck along, you know?
Yeah, we've seen how much better Cobes seems to be doing after getting away from Naked and Laughing, so.
Yeah. And especially if it's, if they find something like some kind of work that they're passionate about. Like if Rev got a job, like, let's just say, like, he gets a job mowing lawns, and he's like, oh, I actually really enjoy this. I enjoy making the lawn look fucking fantastic.
This is way better than wiping ass for no money.
Yeah, like, dude could, even though he's like 40 something years old now, he finds that, and he's still got at least 20 years to, you know, make something of himself.
You know, I don't think that human interaction would be good for Jason, but in a vacuum, like, he does seem to be good at taking care of Shanny. He probably, in a better mental state, probably could get a job, you know, taking care of older people.
Well, no, here's the thing, though.
Dogs are pooping.
I do think that as of right now, human interaction would be the best thing for Rev. I think that he does need to seek out an AA group. I do think, because, I mean, he already has Jesus. I do think that if he were to find a sponsor, find other people in a similar situation with alcoholism, not necessarily life situations, but the alcoholism, and he were to focus on building those connections and refinding the things that made him happy before Shanny was around. Like, he was all about, you know, writing the Tinto saga, which even though it was shit, he was still doing something. He, for a very brief time, was very interested in building web pages. Like, if he were to rediscover those things that make him happy and have that support of other people in a similar situation, he could be just fine.
Yeah.
But Shanny won't allow him to do that, and that is the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he needs to just dump the albatross. As
You mean the
Wilson would
Barracuda?
say. Well,
we got Jumbo Size Richard here, who's not feeling well. If anyone can put some pink or purple, I guess works too. Pink or purple hearts in the chat for Jumbo Size Richard. Send some love their way. Much appreciated. We got Red Pepper here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's okay. Mango, you say it first, and then we'll go to Lizard's comment.
I was just going to bring up Mr. Unite for the Chill Wind, but will he still have Jesus if he dumps Shanny? Shanny and Jesus have been best friends for thousands of years.
Shut up. God damn it. Were you going to bring up this one, Lizard?
Yeah, Spike Annie. I drank for 25 years, and I'm glad I wasn't online. I'd be Rev or Josh. I've been sober for 16 years, own my own home, have a wife and a child, and savings and a 401k.
401k? Holy shit, that's crazy. Good for you.
Yeah, people can change. Yeah, good on you.
Oh yeah.
You know,
people can absolutely make the change that they need. It's just that, especially with someone like Rev, it's breaking him away from the things that are holding him down into that alcoholism. As long as he is with Shanny, he will never, ever be able to explore the root of why he started drinking, which is a big thing when it comes to recovery, because if you don't tackle that psychologically, you're just a dry drunk. And he's never going to do that when she's right there.
And I'm really glad I have Mango in my life, because she's the one that told me to get Sasha, and she's the one that told me you should probably go back into the army. And where I was before was not a good place. And now I have aspirations, which, as opposed to just, wandering through the forest of life. Like, it's...
Yeah, I'm happy, mate. You seem like you seem like you really have things figured out for where you want to go. So I'm glad to hear that. Oh, yeah.
I still got a lot of work to do, but
I get it. Everyone's a perpetual work in progress, though, right?
At least I got a plan.
And I'm honestly super glad that I was able to help in those ways. And one thing that absolutely just gives me joy is whenever people thank me for, because y'all know small human is nonverbal autistic. And one of the things that I bring up in my casual hangout streams is just, hey, this is how I approached things. These are these resources that I have used to help make sure that I am advocating for him in the best way possible. And people using those resources, using skills that I have learned over the 11 years of being small human's mom to benefit their own small humans, get evaluations done, get them into the schools that they want them to be in, it means a lot. It really does.
And I've said it to Mango. I don't know if I've said it here, but I could at no point ever do what Mango does on a daily basis. I would lose my fucking mind. I would be more than happy to go to, Ukraine or Syria or whatever place is about to pop off any day of the week, as opposed to taking on what she takes on.
Yeah,
Because-
motherhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
craziest thing of all. Wait, hey, I want to say hi to Red
Anyway.
real fast. I haven't said hi
Yeah.
to you. Hope you're doing well.
Well, that was really fast.
There's some of that delicious pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, dead Jason Todd. I would kick you, but that was a really nice thing to say.
Mango may only have half an ass, but she does a full ass job of being a good friend. Yes, and a good mother. So.
Fact.
Oh, Spherical Man, small human was giving me high fives.
Aw.
Yeah. I was wondering what that was.
Yes, he wanted high fives. So
That's cute.
I actually I looked at the panel here and I was looking for the like the little white ring around the avatars because I thought Anna was doing like a slow clap.
Good job, Mango. Good job.
Oh, Dargesh, yeah, motherhood is really hard. That takes way more energy than I can give, especially with also teaching. So, fun fact, I work a full-time job for the last almost year now. I have been exclusively homeschooling small human on top of doing his occupational therapy in video and sometimes in person, his behavior therapy, his speech pathology, and maintaining a home, sometimes dog sitting, sometimes maintaining a second home. It's been a lot, and I still do my own streams damn near every day. I'm a busy person. I do not sleep.
Don't sleep, don't eat. No matter how much you're told, how much you need to eat and sleep.
Oh, hush. But I'm still usually bright and bubbly.
Sure, why not?
You talk to me in private. You know how I can get.
I know.
Ordered from DoorDash. It's a pricey little boo thing, but oh, is it good?
Have you ever bought anything cheap from DoorDash? It's
Nope.
DoorDash, so probably not.
$54.29.
Is this total
Fucking
right this time,
Christ.
Mango? I know that there was some discrepancy last time when
Yes,
it came to
as you can see, the delivery fee is not there.
Okay.
So there is a very, very slight discrepancy just because Josh does have Dash Pass. So that would be reduced by about $5. So it's still around $50 for everything that he got.
That's
Well, wait, no tip?
yeah.
He never tips.
Oh,
that's
right,
fucking
you're right.
stupid.
You're right. Yeah, Mango's explained this before. I just remembered Mango explained this. Like a lot of the time, people will still accept the dashing just because half the time there will actually be a troll who does this and tips very generously. But
Yeah.
not, so it's like I won't say a 50-50, but it's like them taking a risk on it essentially. So I don't know. They probably
Well,
do
no,
come out on top of the
they-
troll.
They always know when it's a troll at this point because the troll will give a very generous tip.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
good.
And the vast majority of DoorDash deliveries that would go to Josh's last apartment were troll deliveries. Like the one time that someone ordered him Taco Bell nachos without the chips. Just all sauces. That's all it was.
Remember when I
All
planted
sauces.
Remember when I planted that idea that someone was going to send them 100, Jason and Shanny 100 burgers with no meat, no cheese, no condiments. Yeah, I remember that.
Just buns.
Yeah,
Buns
just
and
buns.
lettuce.
Yeah, just buns. Here,
Fucking,
try cleaning these out, Jason.
Fucking ew.
Go ahead.
Oftentimes when I DoorDash, very rare that I'll do it. It's usually when I'm at like a hotel for the military. I'm like, I don't feel like trying to find somewhere to eat, so I'll just DoorDash something. Sometimes I'll just put in even though it says 100% of the tip goes to the dasher, I don't trust that. I'm usually like, okay, well, I'll give like the minimum amount of tip, and then in the special instructions, I'll just put cash tip, and then I'll pay them cash so that they don't necessarily have to report it, and they have cash in their pocket. And I'm not going to give them like all of my coins or something. I'm just going to be like, okay, yeah, here's a 10 for the $20 order that I got. That's 50% tip.
Yeah, when it comes to like, I go out to eat very rarely. I DoorDash very rarely. I make sure I can always provide a decent tip at least. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Now,
I mean, go
ahead. Small human, what are you doing? I myself do use DoorDash a lot. I do have the Dash Pass, and that comes out with my first paycheck of the month. And the reason that I use DoorDash is primarily for groceries.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah. Small human being nonverbal autistic, there are some days that we need to do a grocery shop, but there's no way that he could handle being inside of a store. He is way too overwhelmed, or he had a seizure earlier in the day, and there's just no way that we could reasonably do that. So I'll DoorDash groceries from like Aldi, Dollar General, if we just need a few like small things. And for us, that makes sense.
Yeah. And when it comes to like Starbucks or Chipotle, when the shit comes up and it's like, oh, how much do you want to tip? Typically, I won't tip simply because I'm like, why the fuck is this mega corporation just not paying their employees? Why is it falling down on the fucking customer, onto me? And I feel bad for the employees. So if I have a little bit of cash in my pocket, or if I pay cash, I'll throw $1 and, the coins in there. If I go to Starbucks, I'm just getting a small Americano anyway. So I'm only paying like $2-3. But it shouldn't fall on everybody else to cover the the cost of living for these employees. Like, they already work their asses off. That should be the fight. I don't know. That's a deeper rabbit hole than I think we want to get into. But
before we continue any further, Lizard, you're gonna enjoy this. Small human is watching the episode of Rick and Morty right now with Lawyer Morty, who brought up his pogs.
No, I don't want to see your pog collection.
Well, what about this guy? What can he do? Ha, yeah, woo. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, copper lining. 15.50 a tip. Fuck that. I'm going to get my own shit. So, DoorDash, they will base the preset tips that you can select off of a percentage of what the order is.
Yeah.
The bigger the order, the more expensive the order, the larger the tip is going to be if you select one of their pre-done options.
And it's usually 10, 15, 20, and 25%, which if you go to a restaurant, tip the fucking 20% at least. Come on. Especially at a restaurant, because those people are making like $2.50 an hour.
Yeah, especially when it comes to a restaurant, because like the more food you order there, the more work it is on your waitress. At least with a dasher, like there's a static gas price that you should at least give them the bare minimum of a tip to cover all that shit. But yeah.
Small human, quit punching me. What the fuck?
But
what
yeah, in person a restaurant is especially important to tip. I feel like.
Yeah. Absolutely.
There's an extra amount of work being put in there. What's up, Lucifer Almighty? Nice to see you. We got nobody important here. Yeah, you are late, but we've been just chilling tonight. So
the complaint about Pizza Hut is that they're too damn expensive.
Pizza Hut's too expensive? I don't know about that, brother. They're pretty cheap.
That's one tasty
Pizza
looking
Hut is
meat.
expensive when you go through DoorDash.
True, yeah.
$50
Anything is
on
now.
a pizza.
Because if you go to like Pizza Hut, Domino's, or Papa John's website, they have those built-in coupons that you can just use on various things.
Yeah.
But on DoorDash, they do not have those.
See, that's what I don't understand, because normally when you just order directly from, the actual pizza places, like it'll be way fucking cheaper because they've been doing this delivery shit for years. It's way more efficient
Yeah.
for them. They have an entire part of their business set aside for it. So I don't understand why you wouldn't just order directly from the Hut on the app or
Yeah.
something like that. You'd probably
And-
save a lot of money.
That Jason Todd almost beat you to it. Pizza Hut would probably cost less to actually deliver it themselves. Yeah.
100%.
It would.
Yeah.
'Cause you don't have the overhead of a third party.
Yep, exactly. They don't need to get their cut,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Heon, Pizza Hut has been leaning into having DoorDashers deliver up here. So where I'm at right now,
Whoop.
Papa John's, if you order through their website and all of the drivers for Papa John's are out and about doing delivery, then they will outsource it to a DoorDash driver without you having to pay DoorDash prices.
I mean, that makes sense.
Damn, all right. Thank you.
Damn Pizza YouTube.
I hope that doesn't fuck anyone over.
So
Yeah.
this tavern pizza, ultimate tavern pizza, custom made, extra ingredients, extra dankness. Oh, it's getting the approval of
Whoa,
King
whoa,
Cobra
whoa, whoa,
himself.
whoa. Hold on.
Hold
I
up.
did not see any dankness on there.
Yeah, me neither.
I did not
Where's
either.
the Doritos?
Let's take a
There-
look.
Let's see the grease.
That ain't dank.
No, that's pineapple. That's not dankness.
Where I picked that slice right there, right there in the center there. Just covering those bite.
Look, I like a good chunk of toppings on my pizza, but I feel like at this point you aren't even really eating pizza.
To be fair,
Is he really eating?
To be fair, yeah, that's fair.
I was just gonna say, whenever I do actually order pizza from, typically I wait till Domino's does their 50% off thing, but I will get all of the toppings on that pizza. I actually here I'll post the burrito that I got
Oh my
from
lord.
Chipotle the other day. I'll show it.
Oh my
to
god, it was so fucking huge.
You.
There's so
Oh,
much meat and like cheese, and it's all just dripping onto the pizza. Yeah. This is good pizza, Pizza Hut. I mean, shit, I paid an assload of cash for it, but it
No
was worth
shit.
every penny.
Oh,
And
Paula?
bringing it to
Nobody important said some even say it's better for the companies themselves not to use DoorDash since it can make themselves look more expensive than they actually are. So here's the thing though. Lizard and I watched a video not too long ago of like it was all about this pizza, like a small local pizza place owner that exploited that system.
oh yeah.
Yeah, because his pizzas were like, the $15 for a large, but on DoorDash they were charging like 20. So he was
So
making a small profit off of that.
So basically, he was just ordering pizzas to himself in order to make that profit, and didn't actually have to make any of the pizzas because they were just being ordered to the restaurant until DoorDash found out what was going on, and dude just made bank through that loophole until they caught on. They're like, okay, well, you can't order to your own fucking restaurant. But yeah, and I sent you the burrito.
All right, let me see that Rito real fast. That sounded weird. All right, let's take a look at this shit. Damn. Oh man, that's Everything I say here sounds like inappropriate. That's a thick looking burrito. Look at that thing. That thing's huge.
It's a boy.
Yeah, it's a it's a boy. How did you know? Well, it is a burrito.
Well, to be fair, that when I left the Chipotle, because they were having trouble wrapping this thing up, and I was just like, dude, if it doesn't wrap up, just make sure you get all the fillings in there.
Yeah.
And
I'll figure it out myself.
the cashier was like, you know, good luck with your newborn child.
Are you sure you don't want us to just shove this in a bowl for you? Like,
dude, I got everything. I did the veggies. I did double meat. I got the al pastor, and
yes, queso in there.
I didn't get the queso.
Oh damn!
But I did get the guac because
that thing looked so fucking good because I got to see it when it eventually fell apart.
Yeah, of course it fell apart.
It definitely ended up in a container. I ate that thing
about
over
as
like...
well put together as Jason. Hey, what's up, Matt? See you just says penis. Nice to see
Matt.
you. Nice to see you. Always good to see you.
You my fan. Check out, of course.
Whoa.
Oh man,
I think we've all been there.
Yeah, no judgment on that. Thing.
Fuck. Matt said, "Wait, you actually got a good portion size at Chipotle?"
They actually beefed up their portion size recently because of people pitching online. So
yeah,
maybe go check out your local Chipotle if you weren't.
Oh no. Here's the thing though. So if apparently a bunch of Chipotles recently have changed it to where if you order a burrito bowl online or through like DoorDash or Grubhub, they give you just this little tiny bowl now that is definitely not worth the $12.
No. Anytime I go to Chipotle, I actually go in. I walk in there. I'm not ordering that shit online because I know they're gonna. Because if you have that face-to-face interaction, then they're
holding them accountable. Yeah, in a way.
Yeah, they're actually gonna load that thing up and do that. Loaded that burrito up. I think he may have been a little new because he was just fucking slopping shit on there. He's just like, oh yeah, you want some of this? You want that?
Oh, Matt.
I was like, I got lucky.
Oh.
One thing that I miss about being where I was in South Carolina was the fact that Moe's was a hop, skip, and a leap away. No offense to Chipotle. I finally had Chipotle when I moved up here, and it's all right. I'm okay with it. It's pretty good. But Moe's is still superior.
Oh, yeah. Every time
I miss Moe's.
Moe's before hose.
In fact, when I was at the Salt Lake airport, I was walking through and I was like, man, I'm so hungry. And granted, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I'm just like, I need to get to my gate. Because what I do is get to the airport. I go through the TSA. Military got the pre-check. Go through that. And then I go to my gate. I check the time and check the flight. And then I'm like, okay, now I can go and get whatever. And I was walking through the airport. And, there's all these tired ass red eye people that are just like moseying through. My ass just not even thinking. I just go, damn, I wonder if there's a fucking Moe's around here.
No, I fucking love Moe's.
And I just kept walking. About 10 minutes later, I was just like, did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Oh, so Tank Girl asked Moe's. Okay, so it's Moe's Southwest Grill. And the first time I ever went to a Moe's, everything was named after like sitcom stuff. There was the Joey Bag of Donuts as one of the burritos. There was the Naked Man.
All Friends
Like,
theme.
well, no, they also had Seinfeld themed stuff.
Oh yeah,
And the biggest thing is the home wrecker. Like, super fucking good. Fucking loved it. Of course, they did have to switch stuff up as they grew and became more popular, and licensing rates changed, stuff like that. But the food is still fucking spectacular.
yeah,
Especially their queso.
I
I am addicted to Moe's queso.
I want some fucking Moe's. I can't wait to go to the airport again because I know there's a Moe's in the Cleveland airport.
Yes, there is.
I'm about to go there and just be like, I want your largest burrito with queso on the side. I need a dipping sauce. And then just fucking cause the plane to have to emergency land because I'm farting up a storm.
Yeah, no, after you eat certain things, you fart up a fucking storm.
Yeah, MRE.
Excuse you, Heon. I go to Qdoba? No. Fuck you, fuck Qdoba. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Can I time out another mod?
Are you a managing mod?
You know what? You get 1 minute. One whole ass minute for Qdoba. Get out of here.
The one and only time I went to Qdoba, it was fucking awful. And then, like, 6 months later, it closed down and turned into an animal hospital.
All right, I just took the quickest shit I've ever taken in my life. For you guys, I'm back.
We're picking on Heon for Qdoba.
Oh, a piece of chicken came flying off. Get over here.
I'd like to speak to your managing moderator.
Was it did it come out in like that curly little lump, and was it white?
I'm glad I let it cool off.
The fuck did you say to me?
Because sometimes when pizza gets too hot, it's fresh out of the oven, you gotta let it cool off, cuz you gotta pick it up.
Oh my god, am I have to make a poop segment on here now?
Your toppings slide off.
Hey,
maybe.
All your toppings onto the pizza
free range.
For what?
We're free range.
Whatever, making a mess of things. Nah. Listen, pizza's definitely cooled off to room temperature. I don't care.
Generally, vegetables on a pizza, I prefer those to be hot.
I'm letting this go to waste. I'll be eating this for breakfast and lunch, you know what I'm saying? So yes, I sacrifice.
It can get kind of soggy and weird later. Yeah.
Cheese pull.
Ain't nothing wrong with breakfast pizza though.
That's true. That's true.
Off so I could pick it up and eat it without it just falling apart in my hands. Worth it.
Oh my god, that reminds me. Since we brought up breakfast pizza.
Oh my god.
Since breakfast pizza was brought up, I did find a website that sells the school breakfast pizzas.
Oh yeah, you sent that to me.
And Bosco
I think
sticks as well.
I think I was in the I think I was in the middle of something in Salt Lake. I saw that. I was like,
yeah.
Oh shit.
You know what I really want?
I forgot to respond to it, but yeah.
I want those fucking milk cartons they used to sell in schools. Those conveniently sized milk cartons. Those would be fucking awesome to get a hold of. But a lot of these things only get sold directly to schools. So
chocolate milk sounds really good right now for some reason.
I have a thing of chocolate milk in the fridge here.
Oh man, all right, hell yeah. Hey, what's
I
up,
have
Tim? Nice to see you. Choco Mallet. Well, all right. The reason why I'm trying to hunt down like those particular cases, Mango, is because around here in New England, there's something that's pretty popular called coffee milk, and they actually used to package that. Like, they actually used to package that in the actual like those little milk containers for kids around here. And,
go ahead.
Spherical Man. I have a friend who knows where to get the school Mexican pizza. You can actually get the school Mexican pizza on the same site that I know where to get the school breakfast pizza and the Bosco sticks, and they sell the Pillsbury blueberry waffles that Small Human is absolutely obsessed with.
Bosco sticks are amazing. Tim Tam, thank you for becoming a member. Much appreciated.
Awesome. Thank you.
We got Omega here. No, Cobes is not on here with us right now.
No.
I don't
That'd
know
be
if we'll
cool.
ever talk to Cobes, but you know, I mean, I'm open to it, but I doubt it'll ever happen. He's too big. Let's say, you know, he's big. You know what I mean when it comes to cows. So.
Thank you, Dead Jason Todd. I agree. Shout out to Fairlife chocolate milk for my fellow lactose intolerant homies. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Clint's dinosaur egg? Jesus Christ.
dude. Clint's dinosaur. Yeah, it's pretty accurate to what it would look like.
Yeah.
No, so like MREs, people are like, oh yeah, MREs, that looks gross, whatever. No. Jimmy Dean's. Not the shit that you get at, Walmart and the frozen. The Jimmy Dean's that we get every so often are just a massive disappointment. Imagine what an MRE actually tastes like or should taste like. That's a Jimmy Dean. They're disgusting. They come with like all of the preservatives. Nothing in there is good. It is packed like an off-brand Lunchable, and there's no pizzazz to them. Like you're not gonna.
Oh my god!
Like I open an MRE and sometimes I get a surprise. I'm like, oh shit, I got Twizzler bites. No, not the Jimmy Dean. You know what you're getting? Fucking screwed. That's what you're getting.
Holy shit! Fried foreskin. Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh it's
no. Oh
wow.
Okay.
This pulled pork tastes like
cold pork.
Gross. Ankles and scrotums.
So here's the thing. Small Human loves the pizza MRE. Because it's just like school pizza that you get, But fucking Matt C called me a feral cat because I enjoy eating the crackers and cheese spread from an MRE. He told me I was on a feral cat diet. I was eating MRE snacks.
That shit slaps. Like that.
Well, I didn't know what type of pulled pork he was talking about. You know what I mean?
Oh, that is good.
Thank you, Matt C, for the Cash App. For what a pleasant surprise to see our little buttercup slut Mango here. So, do Anna and Lizard know the great deals you can get when you buy a Sunsetter retractable awning? Not the Sunsetter retractable awning.
I think I still have one of the VHSs from that.
MRE, that stands for meal ready to eat. Eat, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it stands for.
Meal ready to excrete.
Real meal ready for excrement. By the way, I want to say, Reaper, I know you had to go to bed, but thanks for showing up. I hope that your move goes well, and I wish you the best. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, the Reaper's been working really fucking hard on that move, especially between like all of the hospitalizations, the physical therapy that he has to do. Like, it's just
good lordy.
Yeah.
It's a trip, and I'm so glad that the move is going as well as it's going.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I hope it continues going well.
Oh, god damn it.
I told you I had to add that extra fart spice on there.
Okay.
Anyways, King Cobra fam, it's the weekend. You know how that goes. Weekend vibes and some za, you know what I'm saying? But I call it...
No, I never know what you're saying.
I prefer to call it pizza because people who call pizza za need to be smacked in the face. But
no one... Okay, the only people that call it za are apparently Anna, and villains in 1980s teenage-centric movies.
I mean, I'd say it ironically. Yo, you want to get some za? Mango's heard me say
You've
that.
said
Well-
that to me before,
Yeah.
and I wanted to slap you for it.
me and someone very close to me have a very specific way of talking to each other, and yes, we call it za when talking to each other. But I otherwise call it. It's cute. Come on.
You want to get some
that's
za?
just my
Grab a
opinion.
pie.
You don't find it adorable, but even the fucking lizard thinks it's funny. So I feel
I
justified.
hate the both of you.
Well, guess
You're
what? You're
welcome.
outnumbered here. It's za versus one pizza.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to Tarjay. Oh. It's like, what the fuck are you on?
Tarjay.
Okay,
Tarjay?
I do agree
Never heard of that?
that Tarjay is fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Saying Tarjay is dumb as fuck. Because my mom used to say Tarjay, I'm just like, oh yeah, let me get the garbage. Do you want a beverage?
Garage.
Cool whip. Cool whip.
Cool whip.
Or-
Ruined.
It's called Target, you wank.
You wank.
That is some good Pizza Hut right there. All the meat toppings I selected for it were exquisite. Like, there have been some really fucking tasty, like, pizzas out there in the fast food game last couple of years. Also, Pizza Hut rules, like, they're one of my top favorites next to. I like all the pizza chains personally. Domino's, Pizza Hut,
You have no taste.
Little Caesars, Papa John's, Papa Murphy's.
Yeah, he said Little Caesar, so of course he has no taste.
Yep, we'll squeeze it.
What the fuck?
Hope you're all having a bitchin' Friday night, man. And people have been
We get
super
it, you have a
supportive about
motorcycle.
my breakup with Jessica, and I
Wow,
Right.
Mango.
really appreciate that. She's still talking
Yes, I know. My hatred of motorcycles will never go unrecognized.
shit about me on
It's funny because I think that they're cool, but their sound is annoying.
Twitch from what I've heard.
Fair enough.
And I'm like, okay, if you want me to talk to you and smooth things over, continuing to talk shit isn't going to, and spreading lies about me isn't going to fucking make me want to talk to you.
Got motorcycles, trains.
You know,
He got real boring real fast. Jesus
Yeah.
fucking Christ. We had a lot to
Well-
say during the first few minutes.
I was
Well,
actually.
no.
Go ahead, Mango.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say he switched over to talking about Jessica. And the thing is, like, this is going to be a very common thing with him from now on.
Right.
Just because she's fucking nuts, first of all. Secondly, he gets stuck in loops. He always has gotten stuck in loops. He always will get stuck in a loop. And his whole thing is the trolls rule her sad, pathetic life. Dude, you were in a similar situation, just not to the same degree.
Yeah.
Also, on top of that, she still has a ticket to go out there on August 19th.
Yeah, I'm worried about what's going to happen there.
the problem with Jessica is, no offense to her, but she craves drama. She feeds the trolls because she craves the attention that she gets from social media. And then as soon as the trolls bully her, she crawls into a hole and plays victim because she can't handle it.
All right, very true. Now say that into a mirror, please.
I'm like, don't fucking try to like clickbait the trolls for attention and then get mad because they harass you. But you know exactly what you're fucking doing. On top of that, Jessica refuses to take any responsibility for her own actions, and she constantly blames everyone else for her problems. And she's
meat
got
kettle.
psychological issues, among other things. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
nothing you're saying here is wrong.
Do you have
Sorry.
I'm sorry, maybe it's just me, but do you have another video? Dude's kind of broken record at this point.
Mango, is there anything towards the end of this that we're missing out on?
No, there's really not, because I covered this earlier, and actually the last few minutes of this I just kind of let it play and was like, yeah,
All
who
right,
said this?
all right. We'll move on to something.
So what we should move on to, before we show the actual video, I think you should show the song. Should I send you the song?
Yeah, go ahead. Show me the song.
All right, hold on.
Give me a moment to go grab a water too. So yeah. We can
Well, that's fine because that gives me time to pull it up.
And in the meantime, I can talk about the history of podcast because someone brought up podcast. Well, broadcast was initially a farming technique where you would ride on the back of a horse or a wagon, and you would broadly cast those seeds out onto the farm field. And it took over when radio and television became popular, because you would broadly cast that information out, and when the iPod initially came into existence, then you would have podcasts that were broadcasts for the iPod in order
yeah,
for
that's where the
you
word
to-
podcast came from. Yeah.
And so podcast it's a word that we found and used in the past.
Wow, the
for
people in the chat are
farming.
really not amused by
Yeah.
this. They're just like snoozing.
Snoozing around.
So
Shut up, Dion.
I
Go get some
did
Qdoba.
send you the song because I think it's very
All right.
important that we listen to this song
it is a great song.
before we start the interview.
It is a great song, isn't it?
It is.
It is.
My chat fucking loves it.
It is a great song. All right, let me.
This is what I have to say to the chat.
Look here! Look, listen!
It's important to know this history.
Mango. I am now sharing the tab more than 50% of the time. So
I'm
We're
so
still-
proud of you.
yeah, we're good. All right, so I'm gonna make this full screen. I want Mutus, but
Oh, Matt was asking sauce. No, not sauce. We are
What's your
actually going to start following this the interview between your favorite son and Clint Saunders. So this video is the best lead-in.
all right, let's take a look at this shit.
But can we do crack and cocaine?
Oh my god,
I don't know. Let's see.
We'll pace ourselves.
McGruff the crime dog.
Was my biological mom. Fuck her. She wasn't mentally okay, I don't think, Mic check. My name is Clint Saunders. I'm Josh's dad. My name is Clint Saunders. I'm an asshole, but I enjoy it. My name is Clint Saunders. I'm Josh's dad. My name is Clint Saunders. I'm not a troll. I'm Josh's dad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really horrible at it. I'm Josh's dad. And Josh is a mistake. I'm Josh's dad. Which isn't always easy if I get yelled at. I'm Josh's dad. But the thing is I'm not proud of Josh. Oh shit, I'm a horrible parent. And he has Asperger's. Yeah, that's really kind of funny. Anywho, my name is Clint Saunders. I'm Josh's dad. My name is Clint Saunders. I'm an asshole. My name is Clint Clint Saunders. Hey, Josh, brush your teeth. I swear to God, you need to brush your teeth. You need to swat that kid's ass. I'm Josh's dad. I'm not a troll.
I'm not a troll. I'm not a troll.
Josh's dad. I'm not a troll.
Sing
I'm
along,
an asshole.
fellas.
I'm Josh's dad. I swear to God, that kid needs discipline. I'm Josh's dad. Fuck.
Oh my god.
That's why that was so important. If we're gonna start the interview, we may as well just,
It's time for us to figure out the origin of that amazing music video. Yeah, I actually asked Mango about this before we even went live. Like, have you ever checked this out on a stream before? I guess none of us
Nope.
have. So we'll check that out.
I did have very good reason for not watching the interview on stream. Typically when I do streams by myself. And when it comes to Clint and Josh, there's a lot of things that I absolutely fucking disagree with. Especially in the handling of Josh's IEP or 504 with his autism. There are things that Clint has not done to make sure that he was on the up and up when it comes to Josh. And I hate it. As the parent of a child with autism, I would never do the things that Clint has done. And I know that it's best for me to be with other people that know me, that can tell me that I need to take a breather and step away for a minute, than it is for me to watch it by myself.
Yeah, no, we're here for you. We won't go. We'll go through a little bit of this and see where it leads us. I will finish it up eventually during another stream. But
You kind of could have stopped it, as a parent, because the way he's
Well,
the way he's
here's the thing, though.
Oh God!
It becomes a different situation when you're parenting autism on any level versus parenting a neurotypical child.
That's fair. I can.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds logical to me.
Yeah, I have no problem with what you said, but I was just kind of making a joke.
Yeah, I don't have that perspective, so I'll trust Mango.
But I mean, like, you know me though. When it comes to this type of topic, I get really fucking serious.
Oh yeah,
because I do not fuck around when it comes to small human, his autism, his IEP, his education in general, and the life skills that I'm trying to teach him, and the fact that no one thought to teach Josh life skills.
Yeah, and the best thing that you can do for your child, regardless of their mental state, I guess I could say, for lack of a better term, is give them life skills and critical thinking.
Yep. Critical thinking is hard to teach, but yeah.
Copper Lightning said, someone named HRH is collecting all of NAL on YouTube. Yes. Actually, on my stream, you can find me, Petty PI Mango Jones. I do use a lot of HRH's stuff, and I shout her out. She is at Not the HRH on YouTube. Fucking love her. She's fantastic. And she is already paid for a FOIA request on every single police visit to Naked and Laughing's house since the start of the year.
Jeez.
So that is going to be released soon. I am super stoked. Fucking love HRH. She is doing the Lord's work.
Damn, I'm excited to
Yeah.
fucking see that shit. That could be really telling.
Audio check. Mic
And
check.
I want to clarify
before we get
one
into
thing.
this, go ahead.
His parents couldn't do it, so they sent Cobes to a work camp, and that didn't work either. It wasn't a work camp. What's the term for it?
Yeah,
it's-
work camp has weird implications.
Yeah. Well, it's there's. I can't
Wasn't it
remember.
Job Corps?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Job Corps.
Yeah,
so,
that's not a work camp. I mean,
No,
I get what you're saying.
essentially
Okay,
what they.
so
Go ahead. Go ahead. You can explain
Job
better.
Corps, I actually looked into doing Job Corps just because when I was going to graduate, I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do. Job Corps could offer the same type of culinary stuff that I was going for, with it being free, me earning money, however, comma space, based off of how they ran things. I wouldn't be in control of my life the way that I wanted to be throughout my college experience.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead.
Job Corps, for a lot of people, does offer a better situation than what you were raised in without having to go into the military. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think they get housing. I don't know. I don't know what the parameters are, but at the very least, they get housing.
You
and then they
get housing, job training, internships. If you want to, at certain times, you can go to like a little general store that they have, but everything is like way the fuck overpriced. Like $5 for a bag of Skittles type of overpriced.
Kind of sounds like a minimum security prison.
But a lot of people that do graduate from Job Corps have the certifications and everything they need to do what they want to do various trades.
Yeah, and I mean that's something that should be offered, even like throughout high school. Like, okay, well, what do you like to do? Let's see if we can get you interested in this type of work, this type of trade. And working in the trades, it's really fucking hard. It's a lot of work, but at the same time, it's one of the most satisfying things that you
and
can.
sustainable.
Red Feather.
Yeah.
Red Feather. I will never fucking joke about that. Cobes should go to Dr. Phil's ranch. I will not joke about that, because the ranch that Dr. Phil perpetuates is a troubled teen industry camp where multiple people have died.
Yeah.
That is not something to joke about. Bad Baby, whatever the fuck her name is, she got abused there.
Bobby.
Yeah, that one. Someone else that he sent there had their arm broken by the staff for simply not cleaning up dishes. Like,
yeah,
it's truly not something to be joked about, because children have died there.
Yeah, that's not. No, let's
It's
not.
not okay.
Yeah.
I think. I honestly.
Can we please get into the interview, please?
I was just. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been trying to play this video for the past 10 minutes. So
no, it's okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go on another tangent.
Do we want to wait for Josh?
Hey, Josh. Nice.
I see him taking a shit.
Yes. Oh my God, Josh, only you, man. Hope you feel better.
I was taking that shit. I had to Dropping a little troll out of my Asperger's.
First things first.
Oh my god! I wish I was surprised that's how this began, but
Man, what happened to your white balance, bro?
yeah. Mango, do you know how this happened? Like how this was even set up?
Oh,
No?
so your favorite son has actually gone out and spent multiple days with Josh.
Interesting.
He was just like, I've seen your YouTube channel. I want to get to know you. Like, what goes on in your world? How is your life? There's a multi-part documentary series on your favorite son's channel about the whole thing. And at the end of last year, your favorite son was just like, hey, we're good. We're cool. I would love to talk to your dad. I would love to get your dad's perspective on the things that are going on with you and YouTube and the trolls. And Clint agreed to it. So that's how this came about. Like, your favorite son just got in good with Josh. Like, it just happened.
Why don't you just introduce yourself? Let the people know who you are.
My name is Clint Saunders. I'm Josh's dad.
Holy shit! He said it.
Oh,
He said it. He said it. Holy crap!
Not by choice.
Yeah, sorry, man. You didn't have any choice on that one.
I feel sorry for you more than you feel for me.
You know what motivated
Jesus
you?
Christ, that's grim.
Yeah, that sounded, man.
Yeah,
that
there's a
was-
lot of spite in that. Jesus Christ. What's up, Big Mike? Oh my god. Enough ranch jokes. Jesus Christ. I'll cover y'all on a ranch if you keep saying that.
So we're going to do this interview, and
Wait, pause. By the way, Red Feather, I still love you.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
she was just explaining her whole take on it.
and what do you hope to get out of it?
Well, I get hit up for interviews like this constantly. And it's something I've always ignored because I don't, the YouTube thing's Josh's thing, and it's his world and it's his thing. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to do anything that's going to take away from what he's doing or try to infiltrate into his gig, if that makes sense. And plus, I just don't trust anybody in the Cobraverse. Years ago, I would let people in and
Pause.
they would just burn me.
He called it
No
the
more tangents,
Cobraverse.
Mango.
Yeah, he called it the Cobraverse. Yeah, he called it the Cobraverse. I noticed that.
Look.
Which is weird because does he not consider this interviewer to be part of that?
I mean, I can kind of understand where he's coming from, where he's just like, yeah, YouTube is Josh's thing. Like, it's his thing. I'm not really.
Well, I'd get
Into
that
this,
perspective if
but
he
like-
wasn't here
I-
right now,
I
Like-
wouldn't call your favorite son's channel part of the Cobraverse simply because your favorite son has done documentary style things on a few different people.
Okay.
So he established himself as outside of the Cobraverse.
A more neutral
just-
party, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, just an interest in who Josh was based off of his channel rather than I'm obsessively following this guy.
That's fair.
I was gonna say, when it comes to like Josh's dad, like, this is why I keep my internet life and my personal life separate. Like, people
100%.
know who the hell I am. That's fine. I don't care about that. I'm a public figure. But like, my family is not internet people, so they don't understand how to, like, he's going about this interview pretty well for not
we'll
really
see
being
how
an
that goes.
internet. Well, I'm just saying, for not being like
Sure.
an internet figure.
I
That's
get it.
all I wanted to really say, just because, like, I'm the same person regardless. Mango knows. I am the
Yeah,
same
you fucking are.
dumbass. I'm the same dumbass
Yeah,
here
then
as I am
talked to them and
outside.
I'd reveal stuff I shouldn't have because I thought they were legit. And I get 40 emails a day. I'm not a troll. Whatever, man. And
I'm an
I'll say it.
asshole.
And
But he enjoys it.
and they all just piss over always. It's I'm
Is he
100%
Josh's
record.
dad?
I'm a bad track record for reading
think
people
he might
apparently. And so when you emailed me, Josh had contacted me. So years
I'm
ago
wearing a suit.
I quit reading any
That's a
type
different meme, you dip.
of email or text I get from anybody. The second I see your son, Cobra, or YouTube, I just delete it because oh my God, I don't have time to read that shit. And because I was just inundated with it, and plus I don't care.
Okay, that's fair.
What these
That is genuinely fair. The amount of people that contact him based on what Josh is doing online is fucking ridiculous. So for him to be like, as soon as I see those keywords, I'm just like, delete. I don't fucking care. Like, that's okay.
Look at that. He's really not happy about this whole situation, is he? Really not happy.
He's not having a good time.
people's opinions are. They don't know us. They don't know me. They really don't know Josh. They think they do. But he told me you were cool. So when you sent me an email, I looked.
He's got the appearance and the energy right now of a kid who just shit his pants and doesn't want to admit it, but inevitably has to.
For it and read it. And I was still very skeptical, of course. There's no way in hell I'm going to do an interview with you until I saw what you did. And I appreciated your honesty and your fairness. And I realized, you weren't trying to,
oh my God, he's staring daggers at us. Jesus Christ. Look at that. Man.
Manipulate it for a preconceived idea or to push a narrative or to try to hurt. So with all the people in Josh's life who hurt him, I just don't trust anybody.
Yeah. So with that, then let's pivot over to Josh. What was Josh like as a kid?
So one of the things with Josh, when Josh was not even 2 years old, we knew there was definitely something, different about him. And so we, started having him checked. By the time he was 4, 5 years old, I realized I didn't have the parenting skills to help him. I mean, he was take everything you think you know about parenting and you just throw it right out the window. At the time, I was a volunteer coach for Special Olympics, so I was very used to working with, developmentally challenged kids, both physically and mentally. And
I'm surprised he used such a soft term for that. I was expecting something more, less PC, I suppose.
I got something that kind of sums up this if you're willing to watch. It's a short.
Oh Lord! All right, sure.
Dave Monsoon, I would actually genuinely appreciate if you did not that.
Oh my God. Your son, who is a major disappointment, invites his friend over. All right, go ahead and play it. Start from the top.
Here.
Hi, can I help you?
The name's Sensei Ledoux. Maurice didn't tell me he had a sister.
Maurice, your friend Dewey's here.
Mom, it's not Dewey. It's Sensei Ledoux, idiot.
Maurice, don't speak to me that way.
Nice. Bagel bites. How fortuitous. I'm so glad she made these. Her food sucks.
Well, good thing the bagel bites are free, Maurice. Just like living in my house.
Well, I would have preferred some soda instead of this flavorless water, but I suppose this will suffice.
Yeah, too bad. So, Ledoux, are you married or...
Mika-san! She's still outside! Mom, what are you doing?
What?
Let her in now!
Okay, hold on. Let me let her in. The fuck?
That really wasn't funny until the end, and then I got a good chuckle out of me. So
all right, no, I just wanted. That's the
that's
vibe that I'm getting from from Cobes right now.
That's fair, yeah. Just look at that depressed ass face. Jesus Christ.
Also coached for a long time. So I mean, I really had a lot of skills in terms of working with kids, but nothing worked with Josh. Every single parenting trick I tried, just nothing. I mean, nothing. And I realized that I need.
Wait, why is it Eon's body pillow of all people? Why?
Well, yeah, he's.
Yeah.
To be
Also,
fair,
I actually went
anybody
back to
has a
school
body
and
pillow,
got a
it's
degree
Eon.
in psychology and started working with adjudicated youth. And I was pursuing the degree to help myself so that I could help him, because I needed a better understanding of what I was dealing with and how to help him, because he had, by the time he was 6, he'd been labeled with probably 6 different disorders. And
6.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And so that's what you're.
That's the only time I've seen him smile so far during this entire fucking stream. Jesus Christ.
He's had that scowl on his face. Just
Yeah, now he's actually lightened up a little bit. Look at that. That's an actual smile. That's strange how that's what gets him to lighten up.
I knew it. So anyways, I worked with adjudicated youth for probably about 10 years. And it started out, like I did an internship at a boys' prison. I mean, I'm working with kids anywhere from stealing a pack of cigarettes to literally murder. And
it was easier than working with Josh.
Hold on, pause. So, Dick Monsoon asked, Rev, what's the link? What link?
Are you calling me Rev?
No.
I'm not actually Jason. I want to make that clear. I don't sound
But also,
like Jason, do I? Jesus.
You got it.
Also,
fuck you.
Smoke a few packs.
Also, what link?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I worked after that. I worked as an aftercare case
If you mean a link to the interview, I can provide that.
manager, helping kids who gone through a program, and then when they come back home, they're trying to reestablish back into their communities. And then I also worked in group home environments for adjudicated youth, which were pretty intense. So I've worked across the full spectrum of people who have struggled with disorders and that, and I'm glad I did, because it really helped me, with Josh, and because Josh is without a doubt the most difficult human being ever met in my life.
Oh shit! Pause real quick.
We know
that's
not
true.
Uh,
Greetings. Just wanted to show some love to you guys. Everybody,
Mr.
give your love to Mr. Wadowson. He's going through some stuff.
Okay, so
Sorry. Stop.
Go ahead.
Dick
Sorry,
Monsoon
Nick.
asked, why is the chick picking on me? I am not picking on you. You said something that I actually found kind of fucking offensive earlier, just because we don't speak like that here.
Yeah.
And then you asked about a link, so I was just wondering what link.
If you're wondering who the asshole is in your group of friends, it's probably you. Then again, you don't seem like the type to have friends. Jason has a deeper voice using those hormones.
Yeah, I'm not on any, but thank you. I think that's a compliment.
Just
send Anna all of the
things
hormones.
that he was diagnosed with.
No, just send me all your moaning horrors.
One of them is I can't remember the name of it now. This is so long ago, but it's
oppositional defiance disorder.
Yes, thank you. That is exactly what it was. Yeah, and it was brutal. I'm just brutal. And you try every tactic, and he'll just flip it on you. And you try this, and he flips it on you. So it's very, very, very challenging. This is where my hair went. I used to have a lot of hair, and that's where it all went. So
it runs in the family.
We, especially through the training that I got through my career and what I was doing, things got a lot better. In terms of, we figured out, different ways to help Josh and help him function normally, and help him, and help me, and help, the rest of our family help him. And we had a pretty good system going for years. When he turned 18, and you spend time with Josh, you'll appreciate this. He's like, all right, I'm 18, we're out having dinner. And I said, so what's it like to be an adult? He goes, that's right, I'm an adult. That means I don't have to do what you tell me anymore. I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah, I'm an adult, so I don't have to do anything you tell me. And I'm like, well, technically, you're living in my house and you're going to follow my rules. When you move out, you can do whatever you want. When you're living in my house, you're going to live by our rules. And he goes, no, you can't make me. I'm an adult. And in Josh's mind, as you know, it's kind of very black and white. And there isn't a lot of gray. And boom, he quit everything. So in his mind, especially at that age, he took everything that we had ever made him do that he didn't like and refused to do it. He refused to take a shower, refused to brush his teeth, refused to clean his room. He started smoking. He didn't smoke before that. He's like, I'm going to start smoking. So why would you do that? Well, because I'm 18. You can't stop me.
Just to be a fucking asshole? Jesus Christ, that's terrible. God, that's really fucked up if true.
Back in, I know Anna's probably a little too young to understand this, but back in the in the 90s, early 2000s, when you turned 18, one of the things you did was you went out and you bought a pack of cigarettes and a porno mag. Like, it's just like, oh, it's my right. I'm an adult now. These types of things, but yeah, cigarettes are actually kind of gross. I know I vape, but like, no, never got into smoking.
Someone who I know watches the channel just asked me for a voice call right now. I don't know what the fuck you expect me to do. I'm on the stream right now, so
yeah.
Hello, Isolationist Agorist. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good evening.
That's a sweet avatar.
Yeah, but why would you start that? Because I can. And so he started smoking. Well, we're not allowed to smoke in my house, so he's always smoking in the house. And I'm not going to clean my room anymore. Oh my God, I'm not going to do the chores anymore. And not that, you can't make me take meds anymore, and you can't make me see a counselor anymore. And so in his mind, it just literally, he was done with every single thing that we had ever made him do that he didn't like, and then unable to let that go. So the next 2 years were just absolute hell for all of us. I'm trying to parent, we're all, and he's so defiant and trying to do his own thing and be an adult. And it finally got to the point, it's like, dude, if you don't want to live, if you're not going to follow our rules, you need to find your own place. So he got a job and moved out on his own. And he's been on his own ever since. I'm actually really proud of him for that. He worked hard. He saved money, got his first and last month's rent, got an apartment, but still really struggling because society has rules too. And his landlord had rules too. And
we all see how that turned out.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Well, to be fair, that wasn't his fault.
And I mean,
that wasn't his fault.
Like, I think what Clint is really alluding to is I don't think he understands the pressure that he was putting on Josh to a certain point. Like,
no, definitely not.
With my mom, she was just like, you got to go to college, go do this. And as soon as I went to apply for college at the University of Akron, they were like, okay, well, you have to take all of the classes that you just took for the last 2 years in high school. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And I told her as much. And then just a few months later, I joined the Army, and it was one of the best decisions. It's probably the best decision I ever made, because it gave me structure, I got a house, I got a car.
Security, man.
I live on my own. I have never asked my mom for money, and I was literally, when I did have to ask my brother for money and a job, I was quite literally like teared up, crying on the phone. Not like Donald Trump. Oh, he called me with tears in his eyes. No, I was like, I am at a low point. Like, I need to have a job, and now I have a job, and it's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah. Hello, Coffee Junkie.
I mean, to be fair, most colleges, they have you do testing to see where you're at before you're able to attend classes, just because, no matter what your degree is, you're still going to have to take English, math, some sort of science on top of the stuff that are needed for your degree, because Despite what Naked and Laughing says, yes, reading, writing, and math skills are actually important for a job.
Yeah. And it's, there's certain things that I totally disagree with college institutions with, because they say, oh, we have to take these electives that have literally nothing to do with anything that you're going to study. So I had to take a philosophy course in order to pursue a degree in geology. And I was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Why the hell am I doing this? And my philosophy professor was the most pretentious bitch that I've ever fucking met. And it did nothing for me. Then I had to take biology. And I was just like, well, this dude is a fucking asshole, because he was. And I ended up in an archaeology course. And that is the only class I went to every single day, because archaeology is fun and I loved it. So I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll go back and be an archaeologist.
Hell yeah. I used to have that ambition when I was younger.
Yeah.
It's still something I'm very interested in, but it's just not a career or something I'm interested in,
Dude,
Like,
it's awesome. I mean, I do military history at this point, and I'm just like, dude, it belongs in a museum.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
I love it.
And he's still just defying all these rules. And to this day, he won't brush his teeth. And I tell him 40 times a week, and it's just not going to do it. And then it can be very frustrating. So then me,
fuck yeah,
of course, being, I think, a typical parent, I'm trying to parent him always. And in his mind, I'm an asshole who's always lecturing him.
Oh, damn, there it is again. Damn.
I'm an asshole.
He brought up the brushing teeth thing, and then he's an asshole.
He's an asshole. But he
and it's really kind of funny.
Oh my god, we're just gonna be quoting the song throughout this entire thing. That's why Mango had us play the song first. It would be fresh in our head. That's amazing.
Any change who he is. And I think this is kind of a normal teen dynamic with their parents.
He's an asshole.
Too, especially same-sex parent. My dad wants me to be like him, and I'm not, so I'm not good enough for him. Type of a mentality, and then I think it's very normal. But he, with Josh, everything's always to the extreme. It's always to the extreme. And so then every time I was with him, I'm of course parenting, and he's of course saying, "Enough, man."
Jesus Christ, he looks right at him. Looks directly at him.
Enough. You get out. And so he started blocking me from his life. And he blocked me on social media. He blocked my phone number. If I wanted to talk to him, I had to do like everybody else and go to his apartment and climb down and bang on his window. If we have important family things going on, or a death in the family, or we're going somewhere, I'd have to literally trap through the alley and bang on his window and hope that he was home. And I finally realized, and this was hard at first. It's gotten easier, but I finally realized, if I'm going to be in his life, I'm going to have to do a couple different things. One, I've got to stop trying to change him. Not, because obviously as a dad, I want my kid brushing his teeth. I want my kid taking a shower. I want my kid keeping his room clean. I want my kid having a job, and I want my kid taking care of himself physically and mentally. Of course, I want all that. But in his eyes, every time I even remind him, I'm lecturing.
You're an asshole.
I'm trying to change him.
And I kind of disagree with you on that, because
no, I'm not actually saying he's an asshole. He's 100% right here.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
doing in this case,
you're doing the song.
Yeah, I was doing the song. Don't worry.
Okay, I was just gonna say, like, you have to let your kids fail.
Yeah, I feel like Josh has been too fucking coddled, and that's probably part of the reason.
Yeah.
For like the way that he is. I don't know. Like, I understand. Like, this guy didn't have the easiest task set out in front of him, but he's clearly not handled it in a healthy way.
And I was very much against the goth thing, as he knows, and I very much thought, and this is, I think, a common thing too. It was a theme in his life, is I always think it's a phase. Okay, so here's a phase, and we go through phases as we grow up. So I'm like, oh, I can't wait when he grows out of this phase. Oh, please God, when he grows out of this phase. And I finally had to accept the fact He isn't in a phase. This is who he is. And I got to make a decision. I'm going to be in his life or I'm not. And if I'm going to be in his life, I have to accept who he is. And I've got to love him anyway. Period. Or I'm not going to be there. So there you go.
I'm just waiting for like the hat to drop because I've agreed with most of what he said so far.
And what he said just now is actually a really that's a really powerful message.
No, I agree.
Like-
I agree. I do agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it may not be a phase. I've seen tons of memes on the internet that are like, "Oh, you'll grow out of this," and it's like they have their 30-year-old kid next to the mom when they're successful punk rocker or whatever, and it's just like, well, it wasn't a phase. This is who I am.
Yeah, exactly.
You accept it. And,
Yeah, accept people for who they are.
Yeah.
Unless they're a terrible, terrible person, then you don't have to. But
Oh yeah, then kick them to the fucking curb.
yeah, kick them to the curb. Hey, what's up, User 2? Nice to see you. Everyone's quoting the song.
User 2 has been here for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, but I haven't had the chance to actually say hi to User 2, so yeah. Sometimes I don't get to say hi to someone when I first see them, so I do try to just say hi to them anyway.
About what, 24, 25? I'm like, all right, Dad, you got to quit being a dad 24/7 and just accept the fact that, and then for me, then it wasn't just that too. Then it's like, I have to choose to be proud of who he is. It isn't just, all right, fine, I accept you even though I don't like it, because that's not going to work either. So it's like, no, I need to be proud of who he is. And so I started focusing on that, and I started focusing on the things about him that are great. And I'm very proud of who he is. And I'm very proud of, obviously I'm not proud of all of his behaviors. I'm not proud of all the choices he makes, but I am very proud of him. And
this is the same
as a person.
This is the same kind of shit that my mom probably wouldn't say aloud, but I know she thinks it.
Sure, a lot of parents probably feel this way,
Well, the thing is, like, she was a huge advocate for getting military recruiters out of the high schools. And I ended up joining the military because she lived through Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm, 9/11, all these different wars. And she was just like, I don't want my kids joining the military. And I ended up enlisting in the Army. And trust me, she was pissed. But at this point, she's just like, you know what? It was probably the best thing for you.
You at least made the choice of your own volition as a fully grown adult too. So,
yeah, and she can see my success and be like, okay, well, it's not where I want you to be, but at least you're not some heroin addict in Dayton. That's better. I'll the bar may be in the dirt, but at least you're somebody. You've made a life for yourself. She's not happy that I don't have kids, but then again, she's got plenty of fucking grandkids. I don't fucking give a shit.
Go ahead, Mana.
Well, no, I was just saying, not Dayton.
Oh.
Oh no.
Hey, what's up, Ace Commander? Thanks for joining us.
Come to Ohio. Don't go to Dayton.
To the 50 beautiful people watching right now, consider dropping a like if you enjoyed our coverage. Check out the links that Mango just posted down below, and check out the channel of these two lovely people. It's in the description. Go check them out. We will be doing a stream over on Lizards tomorrow where we talk about terrible food, and I will probably be there right on time.
Excuse you. You mean my backup channel?
Oh, yes, Mango's backup channel, Security Monitor Lizard. It's linked down below.
What happens when we're besties?
Patio Furniture. I love that name.
Patio Furniture. Oh, I didn't even get that for a second.
Jesus Christ.
Also, Akron is pretty shit. So
yeah.
And I stopped trying to change him. I just accepted. This is my boy. This is who he is. Nobody's going to change him. He's been this way since he was 2 years old, and that's who he is. So embrace it. And then since then, it was slow at first. But he started letting me back in his life, and we started to build a better relationship and a stronger relationship. But a lot of that is me keeping my mouth shut, which isn't always easy. And when I
Hey,
yell
you
my
said
mouth,
that in the
I
song.
get yelled at.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, that
that's
is in
it.
the song. Yeah,
It's also in the song.
that was in the. That's oh my god, this is the fucking best. I
But-
can't believe that.
But no, here's the thing though. When it comes to things like an autism diagnosis, which yes, at the time that Cobes got diagnosed, it was still called Asperger's, but it's really just low support needs autism. When it comes to something like that, yes, there are certain aspects of the person that you cannot change. However, space. There is so much that you can do, so many people that you can work with, so many resources that are there, like occupational therapists, behavior therapists, speech pathologists, everyone, to make sure that you have your autistic child set up for the best in life. And even if Clint had, been a coach for the Special Olympics, he didn't do what was necessary to make sure that Cobes would be fine. And that's what gets me.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like,
And if you want to be around a bunch of autistic people,
subscribe to
hit up-
Underhaven Gold.
well, I was gonna say hit up your local career center, and in 2 months you'll be shipped out with a bunch of them.
No, well, also you can subscribe to
Oh
this
my
channel.
God.
This
They'll
channel is
even
made
give you
for
a
autists
gun.
by autists. It's a great fucking experience here. To be fair, I've never been diagnosed with anything, but I would not be surprised. So.
I'm gonna have to disagree with Rickzilla. I don't think Clint failed Josh. I think Clint, in my personal opinion, I think Clint didn't understand what to do in the situation that he was in. So it's not necessarily a. I mean, he is an asshole, as we heard.
The harsh reality is some people are just. I hate to say
Yeah.
this. Some people are not cut out to be parents, and sometimes they don't realize that until it's too late. And like, that's just the reality of the situation. You know what I mean? Like,
I think that Clint, even though I greatly dislike Clint did not take the time or the effort to do the most, which is what you're supposed to do in these situations.
Facts.
And the thing is, Pecan, it was also a different time, a lot more resources now. At the time, Clint could have taken the stuff that was done in Josh's IEPs and instilled them in the home.
yeah, you got to keep in mind, Josh is not that old. He's in his 30s, his early 30s, right? So
Josh is 1 year older than me.
God damn, he's younger than
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Shit.
Josh is not that old, so it's not like this was a long time ago. You know what I mean?
The thing is, boys were given autism diagnoses way easier than women were, and there were a lot of fucking resources to help at the time.
Yeah, I got a autism diagnosis. It was called the gifted class.
That's completely different. That's
that's
also ADHD and stuff. So
yeah, it's a little bit different, quite a bit different actually.
Lady Deanne, my parents didn't believe in treating mental health. Went 30 years without ADHD diagnosis. Yeah, I also went to the VA to get an ADHD diagnosis, and I got denied because they said that they don't do that. So yeah,
Yeah, man.
Well,
and Mango
Lady
constantly
Deanne,
tells me that I have
Lady
ADHD.
Deanne, one thing
sorry.
that you do have to remember is you're a lady. You're a woman.
Yeah.
I was actually misdiagnosed with bipolar disorder and put on the exact fucking wrong meds before someone took me seriously and got me my ADHD diagnosis. Like, women, in terms of mental health and healthcare in general, are not taken seriously. So even if your parents had believed in mental health help, your doctor would have fucked you over because women are not treated the same in the system.
Facts. And one of the main takeaways that I got from the military is women are fucking tough. Women are fucking, good land. Can they handle some shit?
Good line.
Red Feather, actually, IEPs and 504s have been commonplace inside of the American school system since the IDEA Act was initiated in the 70s.
Facts.
And with
Yeah.
Josh too, as a parent, the surest way for me to get him to do something is tell him not to. And still to this day, even though he's in his 30s, the surest way for me to get him
All right, tell him to stop brushing his teeth then.
to not do something is to tell him to do it.
Ace Commander, the young woman speaking sounds like she has done her research. Yes. Hi,
Wow.
I'm Mango Jones. I do deep dives on a lot of different topics, and I openly speak about my experience with being low support needs, autistic, and ADHD while raising a nonverbal autistic 11-year-old. Is what it is, will be what it'll be. Such is life.
And patio furniture only when they want to be. LOL. I imagine that's coming from. Sorry, I clicked around. Coming from my comment about women being tough.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
That's fair.
That is fair.
My full combat load was an extra 50 pounds on me, and that was at the time when we had the IOTV instead of the plate carriers and stuff like that. But you still have a full combat load. You still have your machine gun. You still have your sidearm, your rifle, and everything. Now imagine doing that with the like while you're on your period. I couldn't fucking do it. I could barely do it with a cold, let alone
Yeah, no, I can't imagine that. Yeah. There's some really rough shit that women go through almost every month. So
yeah,
they're
and
pretty tough.
And on top of that, most of the women that I knew were non-commissioned officers, so they were leaders in charge of other soldiers. So their job was to take care of other people and make sure that they were sitting there in front of the Blue Force tracker on the radio, making sure that we're all going in the same direction. Everybody has they do their PCCs, PCIs. They're up before everybody else is up. These are things in the military that are common, but they're also things that women do on a day-to-day basis throughout the entire world.
What's up, J-Mag? Nice to see you. I'm just gonna I'm gonna just label this like particular area. There's gonna be a timestamp in the description that just says "discussing lizards load," and I'll let people figure out the context of it.
I love it.
It's still in that defiant mode. And so I do the best I can to try to find a balance so that we can have a relationship. I can still be there and take care of him if he needs help. But there's a line, and if I cross the line, I'm blocked. And it's tough. I'm not gonna lie.
And you guys are you know, I mean, obviously you're family members, but you're you know, you're happy together.
And the thing that people don't realize, and they don't need to realize, it's none of their damn business, is Josh and I talk on the phone several times a week. We hang out whenever, and I'm very busy. I run a couple of businesses. I'm also a full-time teacher, so I'm very busy. But when we hang out probably at least once a week, or at least like run to the post office, or run to the store, go buy Wandwood, things like that. And then when we can, and I got into woodworking a few years ago, just kind of making some little sculptures and stuff. I'm really horrible at it.
Damn, is that where Josh got his wand crafting from?
But I enjoy it.
By the way, he said, "I'm horrible at it," which is also in the song.
Yeah, but no, look, we completely missed this part.
Making some little sculptures and stuff. I'm really horrible at it. But I enjoy it.
It is.
Oh my God.
I like picking up these little bits and pieces, but at the same time, one thing that I will give Clint is he's supportive of Josh doing his wand making.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I think the thing that is getting to me about this particular video is the fact that Josh is just sort of sitting there. He's a 30-year-old man, and he's sitting there like a disgruntled teenager.
Yeah, he's got the exact same energy of a kid who got dragged by his parent to something that he doesn't want to be at, because that's literally what this is. Except he's a grown-ass adult.
Like, bro, just fucking do it. That's part of being an adult. Sometimes you just gotta fucking do the thing and be
sack
with
up or fucking uterus up or some equivalent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like
uterus up. Sounds like a song.
Balls or ovaries to the wall.
Yeah.
My mom talks about, she'll every so often when I go over to her house, she'll talk about like, oh, did you see this commercial? And I have to explain to her, like, I don't own a TV. Like, I don't watch TV regularly because it sucks.
To be
I don't
fair,
want to watch the fucking commercials.
To be fair, you do own a TV. It's just not hooked up to like an antenna or anything.
Yeah, I don't watch TV. Let's just say that. So if I want to have some kind of entertainment, I'm just going to do the entertainment without the commercials. But she's just like, oh, did you see this commercial? It was so funny. They had this baby on roller skates, and I'm just like, oh yeah, it sounds like AI. It's gonna take over our world. Shit, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Stang Doll? Nice to see you.
Fucking
yeah.
Graham
No.
Wait a minute. What's monitor isn't what he means by TV. Oh my God.
Look here. Look. Wait. Do I have to play it?
Look here. Look. Listen.
I think that's a good response to this comment I just brought up from Rickzilla, by the way. Like, the California raisins running a train on each other. What's even the context of that? Anyway, nice to have you.
Oh, I got the context.
Don't know what
I'm
that
about
means.
to bust.
Oh, gross.
The California raisins, not the California nuts.
No, so it's like, yeah, I enjoy the process because I don't know. I think guys like to play with their wood or something, but
it's just mashing it.
Guys just like to play with their wood or something.
Wait,
yep. Yeah, let's do that one more again.
Yeah, I enjoy the process because I don't know. I think guys like to play with their wood or something, but
that's the only thing that gets him to crack a bit of a smile again. That's funny.
It's they're wankers. So, and whoever got Josh the lathe,
he just wink at the camera. He just winked at the camera. Look at that.
So, And whoever got Josh the lathe,
Oh my god.
Which one was winking?
Oh, it was Josh. It was Josh.
Oh,
I am forever indebted to them and want to thank them because I had talked to Josh about getting a lathe for years. And the number one rule of Josh is if it's my idea.
I'm sorry. Were you gonna say something?
craft the wood.
Shape.
No,
wood.
I was just going to say no. I am absolutely against whoever got Josh the lathe because Josh is a raging alcoholic who gets really drunk and works with the lathe. That is not okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Not the best hobby for someone with that type of addiction.
If you're old enough, you've probably seen the live leak lathe video.
Yep. Sure have.
Nope, never seen that shit. Never will.
Yeah, dumb, bruh.
Not interested in being desensitized in that type of way. No, thank you.
Oh, trust me. Eventually, you'll be dead inside, just like the rest of us.
Good lordy.
Thank you, Ace Commander. He is lucky he has never seriously injured himself.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is.
Facts.
100.
And
hey, what's up, Kevin?
Wait. Oh no, that's not the one I was going for. Mango doesn't want to talk about Cobes' wood. Yeah, this is a rare time where she doesn't want to talk about it.
Oh my fucking god. We're gonna fight after this?
Yeah, where you keep sending me all them
Period.
DMs.
Period. I tried to get him to do a food channel for years. Ever since he was little.
If anyone wants any of my cheeks, just let me know.
Fuck off.
The food concoctions and the drink concoctions.
That's a quote from Mango.
I'm like, dude, the shit
me
you
I'm
put
wrong.
together and put in your mouth is
You're
just
wrong.
horrifying. And people would pay to watch that, man. And I tried to get him to do that when he first started his channel. I'm like, you know what you need to do with the channel? You need to do your concoctions, man. Oh, I'm cool, Dad. I'm good, Dad. I don't need that, Dad.
Oh no.
Oh no.
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 If anyone wants some of my cheeks, let me know.
Is that not you?
Fuck you. Fuck you.
God damn it.
Fuck you.
You're just like, well, yeah.
I do my concoctions on my channel, though.
You do now.
Doing them on my channel.
I've been trying to get you to
My
since
drink
you were
combos.
18. Oh my god, and the stuff.
food hack
And
on
I mean, it's
Friday.
just like, I don't know, it's hard not to watch, as gross as it can be. It's like, oh, he's not.
Let's take that back real fast.
Yeah. Well, the introspection.
I'm taking a screenshot of that.
The clintrospection.
The clintrospection. All right. So we're about like 2 hours. Yeah, it's 2 hours 30 minutes. I am gonna make a timestamp here. We will continue this another time.
You said until
Fuck.
1 a.m.
Dicks in the butt. Whoa.
What do you want to? What you really want to go that extra 10 minutes? We can go the extra 10 minutes if you want.
Yes, I do.
All right.
It's 10 minutes, bro.
All right, sure, fine. We'll continue.
He's not going to eat that. And when I watched your documentary, I'm sitting there going, "Don't eat that chicken, man. Don't eat that chicken." I couldn't believe you ate that chicken. I'm like,
Hey, the Doritos chicken was delicious.
Mhm.
You can't be. He made food. You know, you got to be. I'm in his home. I gotta have manners.
Sure,
polite.
I appreciate that. I want.
Of course.
And added way too much sauce to it. But
I'd have
Got sauce in my pants. God damn it!
I've had
Oh,
enough
my
Josh
God.
concoctions in my life.
That means that Clint has actually eaten one of Josh's food concoctions.
Oh God! Wait, you and Clint Saunders have something in common.
Me, Lizard, and Clint Saunders
Oh,
have something in
shit,
common.
dog.
Yeah. Look at him holding his stomach. He's got the fucking memories of that shit.
At least we did it for charity, not
That's
sustenance.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
that giant pile of potted
meat
meat
thing.
nachos and the Mountain
Mountain
Dew
Dew.
eggs
Oh, those
and
Mountain Dew eggs.
the Bud Light eggs. That will always sit with me.
To be fair, the
It's
Bud
probably
Light
still in your
eggs,
stomach to this day.
the Bud Light eggs were the saving grace of that meal.
The yolks were still overcooked though.
Yeah. The Mountain Dew eggs, that spike of Mountain Dew flavor in the back of your throat, just
no, because like when you crack the egg and you add more Mountain Dew and you let it boil back down, all of that syrup sits in the bottom of the egg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
And as soon as you, I'm explaining it to the people, and as soon as you bite into it, it's like this surge of fucking sugar syrup.
Yeah.
And that sticks with you.
Yeah.
Sticks right in that craw.
It sticks with you like
To know what that can do to you.
Snow's clam juice.
Oh my god, not a sponsor.
Oh my god.
But but that just is who he is, you know, and he's always been that way. And literally what you see, aside from the substance abuse, what you see is Josh. And this is one of the reasons I think he's loved and hated.
What do you mean besides the substance abuse?
It's part of who he is as a person. Yeah, it's kind of weird to say that. Like, you know,
because like Josh is the one that chose to start abusing substances. Oh, but that's right. Later on, he does blame the trolls.
Oh, of course.
Is because nobody else got the balls to be that way. Who else? Nobody. We are all a persona, and we present ourselves in certain situations and certain things how we want to be seen. That's just human nature. Now, Josh, man, he's just 100% himself all the time.
Not everyone's a disingenuous piece of crap like that.
Yeah.
No.
Go ahead, Mango.
I was just going to say, like, Lizard and I, we're IRL friends. We talk all the fucking time, and who we are here on stream is exactly who we are offline.
Yeah.
And
I know Mango is she's one of the nicest, sweetest people that I know, but she will tell you when you're fucking up. And I'm just an asshole. I'll fucking I'll just kind of say it.
No, last night I sent Lizard a text that just said ... dick. Because he was being a dick to me. So I let him know, like, dick.
And I can realize, you know, when I'm being a dick, but at the same time, it's funny.
And that's why we're besties. Because, like, I mean, I talk to Anna all the time. And Anna is who she is online and offline.
Yeah, it's part of being a normal human being. Like, yeah, I understand having like an internet persona.
Yeah, to make it clear that there's a distinction, like that guy Doug Walker, he does that nostalgia critic character. It's very clearly meant to be a character because, you know, it's a distinctly named character and everything. That's one thing, but yeah, to present yourself as something other than you are, it's just a waste of time usually because people are going to figure out the real you anyway.
Yeah, we went over this many a times with Dave. Just being like, are you a character or is this you in real life? And
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not. This isn't me in real life. You know, I'm much. So you're a character.
Every time he says something fucked up, well, that was a joke. Shut up. That's like, geez.
Yeah, that's reminds me
What's
of
up,
the
Ashley? Nice to see you.
The what you call
What you call?
Who's it? Michael Che.
There you go.
Yeah, he does the weekend update, and he's like, so YouTuber known for pulling pranks for YouTube clout was shot. Good. Anyway,
Yeah,
just
fuck
like
that shit.
moves on. It's like, yeah, well, I'm pretty sure the vast majority of us can agree with that. Like,
Hell yeah.
you can't be a character. Just be yourself.
Yeah, and like I said, if you aren't, then people will find out the real you eventually.
Time. And he does get a little bit of this, the Cobes persona when he's online, and I see that come out. I saw that in your interview as well. But for the most part, but that's also, his persona. That's his YouTube channel. He's not always like that. In RAL, but the lathe, anyways.
RAL.
RAL.
Did he say
RAL.
he did
Yeah,
say RAL? Okay.
It's IRL.
Look, he's older.
Papa
I
Nip.
get it. It's okay.
Try to talk
Papa
to him
Nips
to get a
only
lathe
knows so much, okay?
Yeah.
forever. And he's like, and he and he go back and forth. Oh, that's cool. Let's try it. Okay, let's go get one. No, I'm good. I'm good. I changed my mind. A week later, hey, you want to try a lathe? I think you'd make some great ones on a lathe. No, I'm good. Okay, maybe that'd be cool. Okay, great. Let's get one. No, I changed my mind. And we were like this for years. And that lathe showed up, and I'm like, okay, good. So I went over and to show him how to use it. And I hadn't used a lathe since junior high school. And I just loved it. It was just so relaxing. And for the first time, I swear to God, the first time in his entire life.
Oh my God. User 2, RAL, really accurate life. RAL, real ass life, says that.
He let me teach him something. And he let me teach him how to use that lathe. And he let me show him how to make ones. And he actually listened instead of fighting me. It was magic for me. I teared up. I was just, I can't believe this is happening. Oh my God.
Oh. Hey, Papa Nips, had you actually done the work with him from a young age, you could have been able to teach him stuff. It's wild to think about, I know, but I have a non-verbal autistic, a high support needs autistic small human with a seizure disorder. And you know what I'm able to do with him? Because I know how to incorporate his IEP into real life. I can teach him stuff. One of his favorite things to do is make muffins. He loves making muffins. Homeboy loves muffins. I wish I could get someone to look at me the way that my small human looks at a fucking muffin. Like, that shit's fucking amazing. He loves muffins. He also knows how to load a dishwasher. He knows how to load laundry into the washing machine and add the detergent based off of how much laundry is in there. He also knows how to load the dryer because we work on these life skills. Why weren't you working on life skills with him from a young age?
Yeah.
There's no real legitimate reason. What's up, Werewolf King? Nice to meet you.
I actually wonder that with the the skills that I've had to learn, working for my brother's company. Like I bitched to Mango all the fucking time. Like, you tell me to do something, but you've given me zero training. And throughout my time in the Army, it's just always been, okay, well, I'm going to train you how to do this because there's a good chance you're going to have to replace me. And that could be immediate. So you need to have the skills that I have. And I remember being in Korea, like teaching people how to swing an axe or dig a trench or just basic fucking things that you should, you should be able to, I guess, give it like a soft approach and be like, hey, this is how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, are you going to screw up? Absolutely. You're going to screw up. But if you do it enough times, you'll get proficient at it. And then somebody will give you a pat on the back, being like, you know what? You did a good job. And
Oh.
that's all anybody really wants, is somebody to just be like, yeah, you did a good job.
Exactly. Everyone wants a pat on the back.
Kevin said, I love banana bread, especially when I get to tear the chocolate chips apart with my mouth. So delicious. Okay,
Wait,
so
chocolate chips and banana bread? No.
If you want a quick and easy recipe, you take the bananas that are ready for like banana bread, mush them up, put like 1 to 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder in it and mix it up, depending on how many bananas you have, of course. And then you scoop them out like you would for cookies. Pop them in the oven at 350 for about 10 minutes. Chocolate banana cookies with 2 ingredients. You're welcome.
I would follow that recipe, but I am not a baker.
You're not a baker.
I am.
Anna, can we go a little bit longer?
Sure. How much longer would you like to go?
I mean, I have
14 hours.
Oh my God, no. The fuck?
We'll feel it out. When one of you is wanting to head off, we can do that. But yeah, we'll go a bit longer.
Let's call it like 120.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Fair.
Sure.
Yeah, I can't grow as a person.
You know how 20
pause.
20 some years.
Actually, Spherical Man has a good question. Lizard, legitimate question. How does the military go about giving personnel passports when sending them overseas or other countries? Do they cover that for you?
Ooh, that is actually a legitimate question. So, it depends. So typically what you have is it's called a diplomatic passport. So you have to apply for the passport, you get your photos, you can get them wherever, usually like Walgreens or whatever, but they're passport photos, so they go into your diplomatic passport, and it's a maroon passport. It's not the blue passport, it's not a black passport, it's a very specific color. Or if you're traveling to a different country on orders, all you have to do is have those orders on you when you go to that different country and you go through customs. You just show them those orders. Typically, you pull them out of your pocket and you go, hey, I'm on United States military orders, and they will send you in the right direction. There's not it's extremely different from a civilian trying to go from, let's say, Connecticut to South Korea. You're going to have to go through a whole hell of a lot if you're a civilian. But if you're on military orders and you just say, hey, these are my orders, this is my passport, this is who I am, it can be verified. If they have any questions, the only thing they're going to do is just put you in a holding room. They're going to be like, okay, well, we have to verify with the U.S. Embassy and say that this person is coming to this country legally and under these specific regulations. And as a military member, you're not going to fuck that up. If you're trying to fuck that up, then, well, hey, guess what? You're probably not going to be in the good graces of the U.S. government. So it's pretty simple, but it's a hard thing to get if you're not, well, it's a hard thing to get. You have to be under a certain status.
Ironic colored. You get marooned without it.
Hey, quit stealing my jokes.
Oh my lord.
No, yeah.
So-
But
that's
no,
not-
like
Doug, do not eat Cobes' nachos. I'm begging. you.
no. Oh my god. Lizard and I both had the potted meat nachos for
Yeah.
charity, and we made it the way Cobes made it. And I thought that I was having a heart attack because of
Yeah,
all of the fucking sodium. My
There.
arms were fucking dead. And the thing is, Lizard reacted worse than I did.
I went to sleep.
Yeah, no, I took a nap, woke up, ate some chicken and dumplings and mac and cheese, and hopped on a stream. And Lizard was just past the ever living fuck out.
Yeah, I fucking went to sleep. I was just like, whatever.
I will never eat something made by Cobes. I will never eat Spam. There are just some things I will never eat.
Even for
You need to
charity.
eat Spam.
It'd have to be. It'd have to be an insane amount of money. You know what I mean?
So,
So
you wouldn't need
Jason,
spam for the people of Gaza?
Like I said, it would have to be an insane amount of money.
Wow. Oh,
Dead
Oh,
Jason
here we
Todd
go.
said, "What charity was that? Blown Colons of America." So, Lizard and I, well, Lizard arranged it. I just found all of the charities, vetted them, gave all of the information for everyone, and what we did was people had to donate to each of the charities directly, take a screenshot of their donation with all of their personal information blacked out. And at first, Lizard tried to set the bar low at like $500. And I was like, nah. And everyone blew us away because we ended up getting over $5,000 donated.
Yeah, it was like $5,500.
It was fucking great.
And also, Hyun says he will pay 10 million won. I believe that is 1,000 US dollars. So, as soon as that hits my PayPal or
Oh my
or
god!
Cash
No,
App,
that-
I will,
that's- No,
I
no,
will
no.
donate it.
That's for Anna to eat Spam.
Eat Spam.
Oh, okay. I will transfer that to Anna without tax, and
Maybe one day when this channel is big, we can actually do that for some type of a charity event. But I don't want to save that for like a big milestone. You know what I mean?
let's.
But,
I understand that.
Maybe
Okay.
I'll entertain the possibility though.
Look,
But you know what?
will-
I get to fry up that Spam though. I get to fry up that. Spam.
Yeah, I could
oh,
fry up some spam.
you-
That'd be good.
You should follow one of the Hawaiian recipes for Spam, because they eat Spam all the fucking time, and they have some really amazing recipes that I have tried that are fucking fantastic.
Right, spam
Alright.
is so good.
Enough Spam talk. Good lord.
And-
Don't
and-
spam the
Teach him
chat,
anything or
folks.
show him anything, and he finally let me show him, and it was so relaxing. We had so much fun. So I bought a lathe for my woodworking area as well, and so then
Thank you,
we'll
Stang
load
Doll.
his lathe up and bring it over here, and you know, when I have the time, we'll
Sounds
spend a
so
full
good
day.
right now.
You know, sometimes like 8-9 hours. Just I work on my wood stuff while he makes wands, and we work them together, and it's so great. And so whoever got him that lathe, it gave us an opportunity to bond over something without fighting, and I'm truly thankful for that person. So whoever that was, if I see
Again,
this, thank you so
pause. Clint, from the time that Josh was young, you should have put in the work and the effort to bond with him over something.
Yeah, this is a hobby that you could have inspired in him when he was younger. Like
It doesn't, like, it's not even that, just any hobby. When a child approaches you with something that they're interested in, the best thing that you can do as a parent is help them with that hobby. If your child approaches you as like, oh, hey, I'm really into roller coasters. how do they work? You can sit down with them, do the research, do things like Roller Coaster Tycoon, which actually does work on a fair amount of actual roller coaster physics. You can take the time to teach them, to figure stuff out with them and learn and influence that. If your child approaches you, it's like, I really want to be a marine biologist. Okay, let's go check this stuff out. There's so many fucking things that you can do, and the fact that it took him until Josh was in his late 20s for them to find something to bond over without fighting is a fault on Clint.
Yeah.
It's too easy for, if you're a parent, even like me, an uncle, because I don't have any kids. It's fucking awesome. But when a kid asks why, why is this? Why is this? Why is X, Y, and Z? Well, let's figure it out. You have the entirety of human knowledge in the palm of your hand. Well, let's figure it out. Let's see why this plant grows the way it grows.
Okay.
Let's just sit here and hang out.
Hello, Laura.
Okay.
Like, that's too easy.
To be fair, when it comes to Josh, because Josh was born in 1991,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't have that palm of the hand technology, but Clint still could have done more to explore the interest of his child or try to form a mutual bond on something, and he opted not to.
Yeah, and at that time, it would have been too easy to be like, okay, well, why don't we go to the library? Let's figure it out. There is nothing wrong with asking questions.
Absolutely.
All you have to do is literally ask questions. Because if you're unsure of something, you know, it might be a little bit embarrassing to be like, I'm supposed to be kind of a professional on this, but I need to ask a question about this. Ask the goddamn question, because if you fuck it up, then you're going to look a lot worse. So you might as well just ask the question, oh, what's the best way to go about this? You know, I figured it would be this way, but, you know, it seems like it could go that way. But, you know, and whoever you're asking the question to is going to be like, oh, well, the best way to go about it is this way instead of that way. So let's figure this out, and then, you know.
Hey, Kevin, you leave the Weebelows and their soapbox derby out of this. I was a Boy Scout troop leader for a while.
The Weebelows.
I used to host rifling at Camp Barstow. Fuck you.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder why the Boy Scouts are failing when they have a segment called Weebelows.
Hey, no, you go from Cub Scouts to Weebelows to Boy Scout, and
you're not making a case.
What the fuck's a Weeblow? What's that even supposed to mean?
It's the in between of Cub Scout and Boy Scout.
It sounds
so
silly.
Weebelow.
It sounds silly.
Josh's life, and he enjoys it. And he's very relaxing. You know, I find it.
And he enjoys it too.
Therapeutic for him as well.
It's really therapeutic for me. Like when I play guitar and stuff.
Yeah, we're working on getting some resin molds and stuff now to build our own stuff, so we can start. We're going to try turning some resin to see how that works.
What do you think is different when you
resin stuff? like my autistic self, I absolutely love working with resin. Lizard has seen some of the stuff that I've done with resin. I like to take little Pokemon figures and I take Pokemon cards and turn them into different things, and it's fucking great.
Oh, I get it now. You're just
Yeah.
a wee below Boy Scout. Okay, I get it now. That's
Thank you.
Funny.
Thank you,
pretty
Patio Furniture.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking funny. I like that.
We're going to try turning some resin to see how that works.
What do you think is different when you compare Josh now to when he was younger, when you guys were in that butting heads phase?
Well, really, the only different, well, Josh has mellowed a lot with his temper, which is I'm very thankful for because he's tempered, used to get him in a lot of trouble.
Hot-tempered Aries, what can I say?
And, so, and that makes it so much easier too, because even now,
Wait,
even when I do start lecturing him, because I can't.
Pause. So, one thing that we have to remember is about a year before this interview happened, Josh got arrested because Clint called the cops on him.
Oh,
because of how drunk he was.
I
The
didn't know
police
that.
reports are out there. Yeah. The police reports are out there. Lizard actually covered them when I had sent him the list.
Yeah, the list.
But the thing is, Josh hasn't mellowed out.
Don't do that.
Josh's temper is still there. Josh's attitude is still there. And that's another fundamental flaw, because sometimes, like Lizard knows this, small human gets angry. Small human gets mad. But we try to redirect that anger and figure out what the issue is. Clint has clearly never done that.
I mean, that's
Well, if you actually encouraged a hobby or something in Cobes, then that could be a positive place to redirect some energy. But he never did that. Like, he never encouraged him to get into sports or anything like that that could get his energy out. So, what does he expect?
Because I can't help it, you know. I'm still a dad. He doesn't get so volatile. You know, he used to just instantly just a wall and anger, and then just a huge blow up. And now he's calmer. He doesn't react away, and it takes some, you know, quite often 10 minutes later he'll call me and go, "Hey, I'm sorry. I know you love me. You know, I know you're just trying to take care of me. I'm sorry I acted that way." And so that ability to self-reflect a little bit and realize that, hey, you know, that was I made a bad choice, and own it. Is a huge
thank
difference.
you.
And
Patio Furniture. Josh's sister was riding in the car with him and refused to continue with Josh in the car. Thank you.
Really? I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I'm not surprised by anything I hear about this guy.
And it's so nice. And just the biggest thing though is me finally just accepting the fact that this is my kid. And I'm not gonna I gotta stop trying to turn him into something I want him to be and let him be him. And love him for it and respect him for it anyway.
No.
Not when he's being as self-destructive as he is here. You don't have to encourage that. You can still love him despite his flaws, but you know, like that doesn't mean that you have to accept them.
Oh fuck. That's the whole thing.
Go ahead.
That's the entire fucking thing. From a young age, you should be working to instill what is right and what is wrong within your child. A small human may be nonverbal autistic, but guess what? We still work on what is a right way to approach a situation and what is the wrong way. We approach, oh, hey, you're not supposed to fucking pinch people just to get attention. We work on these skills and these values, and because Josh at the time was diagnosed with Asperger's, which is low support needs autism, you should have worked on these things in a very close way. Fucking, you caused this.
And it's pretty simple to just be like, look, I don't care what path you choose as long as you're a good person along the way. Like, just be a decent person. And Clint has clearly not instilled that in Josh.
Yeah, because he's not even a decent person.
Yeah, he's a horrible person. I went over that. Mango brought up the list, and I had to sit here and fucking just like 1,000-yard stare for a second at the fact that this dude is he's just not a good person. Like, dude, just it doesn't matter if your kid is Josh. It doesn't matter if your kid is some kind of, if they want to be a fucking cat person, like literally turn themselves into a cat, as long as they're a good person everybody else around them, then that should be fine. Just like when you interact with them and you talk to them, oh yeah, I'm I want to be a cat. That's cool. Oh hey, I'll hold the door.
All right, I think we're getting off into the
Cool.
weeds here.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus
Like,
Christ.
it's goddamn penis. It's goddamn penis.
All right, it's been 3 hours.
Has
Okay.
It's actually been 3 hours.
Who are the Jews?
I'm going to call it here. I will make a timestamp. We will continue off at this timestamp next time we get the opportunity. I will of course invite you both here next time I do it. I will try to make sure that we can, actually watch this shit together. I think that'd be most interesting. So,
I do too, because like small human. I know how I am when it comes to stuff like this, and it's best for me to be with other people.
Facts.
Yeah, no, I agree. Especially with like such a serious subject matter as some of the stuff that comes up in this. So I totally understand. But I do want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching the show. Please do drop a like if you like this shit. Consider checking out my buddy Matt. He's live streaming right now. I will include a link to that.
Jarbo?
Yeah, I might go join him after this. But
Because you said Matt, and all I thought at first was Matt C, and then you're like, he's live, and I'm just like, Matt C doesn't go live.
Yeah, no, Matt Jarbo. But yeah, go check that shit out if you guys want. Drop a like. Check out my lovely panelists here. I will give them each one more thing to say before we wrap up the show. Lizard, any final words?
Yeah, check out brunch tomorrow. Somewhere between 10:30 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's really all I have to say, because I actually really have to go pee.
All right, yeah.
So...
yeah, go take a piss.
All right,
Mango,
later, guys.
any last words, Mango?
So I think that Lizard should push for 11 a.m. just because then I'll be able to get a little bit of extra sleep. And I'm sure that he heard that before he left. Tomorrow morning before brunch, I will be doing a special edition of Stupid Morning Bullshit.
Sweet.
Some pre-brunch shenanigans. Come check it out. My links are in the side chat. I'm dealing with some medical stuff. If you really want details, like, you can hit me up. I'll be open and honest about it, but it's not something that I really want publicly out there at the current moment. So if you would like to help, great. If not, great. It's your fucking money. Do with it what you want. But check me out tomorrow morning, and all of the stuff on brunch is stuff that I have hand-selected to torture people with.
Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to that shit, and I will be there on time as always.
15 minutes before the end? Got it.
Yes. I do believe that we have a new member, so I'll have to update the members. Oh, no, Tim Tam's already in the membership because you're a booster on Discord, so I don't even have to update the fucking outro card. Woo, boy, hell yeah. That's awesome. All right, everybody. Go bother Jarbo. Go call him something ridiculous, like, I don't know, Flat Matt or something like that.
Go call him Flat Matt.
And say that I sent you, and send him some love. Thanks, everyone, for chilling out. Thanks to Mango and Lizard for being here. And take it easy, y'all. Penis.
Balls?